Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, everybody. I've already told you this story a million times about Celril, the Aldmeri Noble, who was traveling Tamriel and ended up in Skyrim around the Civil War when the wartime economy crashed hard. Mods reflect this, by the way. Like a piece of bread is like 400 septims. Terrible. Anyway, the result is his family told him to come home. He said no. He got cut off from his financial resources, let's just say, and had to become a relic hunter. Thankfully, Auryen, another Altmer, did employ him, and from there he ended up becoming the partner of the museum and actually the proprietor of the entire set of displays and the guildmaster of a multi-level marketing scheme. I mean, Adventurers Guild. Yes, it's very important. Now, as far as our current, we still have this opinion of Nords. They're like,
some people are born dumb, like me, for instance.
You know, that's generally what we think about Nords at the moment. However, some Nords are not as bad as others. For example, the people in the underworld, and potentially even these Dark Brotherhood folks seem to be smarter than the rest. Now, let's see here. We just got the Augma Infinium, and now we're working toward getting the Spellbreaker. And we are told by a little rat demon that we will get the Spellbreaker by killing these people. His name is Periite, and he took the form of like a diseased rat. It was really stupid, considering in previous games he was a dragon. But Skyrim is a game about dragons, so they don't want a Daedric dragon overshadowing their stuff, so they turn him into a rat. Looks like there's a bandit. He was going to ambush me. Look at that guy.
I knew it.
Yeah, this guy. Punk. We just hit him with a mega backstab. He didn't really have a chance to survive. See, the way it works is it wasn't really a backstab, it was a hit with the mace, but it was called a sneak attack, right? Well, I combined the sneak attack with smite. Smite causes power attacks to do 6 times critical damage, or 8 times against undead. Yeah, and you may be thinking, wait a second, is that the Mace of the Crusader? Yes, so it's a holy mace, and I'm using smite, leading you to ask a specific question.
What's a paladin?
Well, certainly not me, that's for sure, because I also have heavy investment in necromancy. Yes, Bone Collector, Ravenous Dead, Dead Tide, Edge of Oblivion, Undead Crown, Necromaster, Shock to Life, and March of Oblivion. Yes, that's some spooky stuff. If Elena would get away with her massive presence, I could loot this guy. We don't need a scaled boots, though. Everything else was good. The scaled boots are just not necessary. This is a trap, by the way. That little square right there. Followers can't trigger it. Only the player can trigger it. But because I know what it looks like, I just know to walk around it. All right, that's an automaton we want to kind of avoid. So we're going to just, bit by bit, try to shoot this the best we can. That guy is hitting me, throwing crossbow bolts at me. So I'm going to dive around this corner here. And I'm going to immediately use an ability called Dragonhide to prevent these bolts from one-shot killing me. My followers are going to be able to handle this, I'm pretty sure. It's only level 30, and we are much stronger than that. But I will give them assistance to make it go faster. Okay. Very good. Rumarin is the best follower, by the way.
My mother always said, never thume with your mouth full.
Yes.
Remember, when in doubt, aim for the crotch. I'm right behind you.
Very good. Yeah, he's the best high elf I've ever seen in the Elder Scrolls thus far. All right. Let's see here. Mainly because he's a low-born traveling circus performer who turned adventurer. Yes. Right. Seems like there is another afflicted here. We'll take her dagger, her leg, her lockpick, pretty much anything that's metal. We don't need that cloth. That cloth is trash. But anything that's metal can be broken down. So, trying to sneak. That thing, that's a feral afflicted. Well, kill it! Kill it! The corpus stalkers are here. Geez, those feral afflicted, though. I mean, no relation to ghouls, right? Alright. Oh, there's another dead afflicted here. So they are dying on their own. But their follower is protected by some kind of relic or something. And it's stopping Periate from, you know, killing him right and proper. So we have to deal with his betrayal and kill him on Periate's behalf. And then we'll get the Spellbreaker, which is going to go in the museum. Oh, the Afflicted are dying to mechanical creatures. Interesting. These are all sleeping quarters for the Afflicted, it seems. Interesting. I'm going to just get this guy right here. Oh, yeah, he was an Afflicted all right, but... I mean, these are all mega spiders. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just clunk them. Clunked one. Clunk. That second one resisted the clunk. Yes. All right, we got him. I'm going to turn up the sound just a little bit. I think that should do it. Should be a little more on par. But yeah, we've been doing pretty well for ourselves so far. The playthrough has been ongoing for 251 hours. Yes, 251 hours this playthrough. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. In game, it's Evening Star, so we've been here for like 4 3/4 months, something like that. We've done a lot in Skyrim in that time. Then again, I moved the time scale down from 20 to 8. I think Daggerfalls is 10. But yeah, the newer Elder Scrolls games try to make time pass faster. I think it was Morrowind that started the 20 trend. I never liked the 20 trend, having it go from day to night so quickly. Always bugged me. So I brought it down to 8 because, well, 9. I brought it down to 9 because 8 or below could potentially break quests. So I think all the mod makers say anything below 8, but I'm not risking it. I've run this too long, this particular playthrough way too long to yeah, I passed by a letter that we've already read, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, that's about it. Just in other parts of the game, there are actually pistons here that you can use to get up to a secret ledge, and that happens a whole 2 times in the video game.
What was that?
Oh, crap. Okay.
What was that?
What was that? Okay. He knows I'm here.
Good teamwork.
These guys are all super weak compared to the enemies we've been fighting out in the wilderness. I think the disease has been wearing down on them, considering there are bandits who can one-shot me out there in the wilderness. Makes this whole area seem a bit quaint by comparison. More of the plague jars. We're gonna contain Periate's plague here in this ruin. Why did you go insane and abandon the will of your master? That's the upper district. We don't want to do that right now. You'll also notice that dungeons tend to be split between 2 to 4 sub-dungeons. Oh, treasure chest. Silversmith bar, Eastern Dwemer Warhammer. That's nice. That's just a straight-up Morrowind model hammer. Okay. I always love the way the Eastern stuff... Yeah, let's use the other door. I'm looking at this like these are two doors leading to the exact same area, and I'm thinking to myself, let's use the one that takes longer to get to, since we've already cleared both of them. This one will probably get us in an area where we can get an ambush off. I'm just guessing, mind you. Did I see a wereskeever? Or a werebore? Or a were afflicted? Like some sort of, pretty sure I heard a feral beastie. They're fighting it. They're fighting it now. That is a feral afflicted. Damn. We have to kill the afflicted too. It's just funny there's some infighting between the ferals and the the disease is overcoming them. Oh, hello.
Didn't expect that.
No, I didn't expect that. This little guy comes in with a heavy Nord helmet. It's mostly garbage. Yeah, just you can keep your painted shield. We're collecting the bones. We grind the bones down into bone meal, which is a valuable alchemy ingredient. Yes. Ooh. I'm just looking around here. This area is quite open compared to other areas. This quote-unquote upper district. But yes, I think Indigo mentioned that Detroit looks quaint in the 4th era. Let me pull this up. Yeah, so we're going up and away. Yeah, cruel and unusual punishment. Take him to Detroit. That's the lower district. Pretty sure I don't need to go there. This is the way back. Oh, Rumarin, let's get that arrow out of you really quick. Remove arrow from Rumarin. Couldn't recover it. Broke it off, basically. It's based on your archery skill, whether or not you can recover an arrow or not. RPG mechanics in my Skyrim? I know. Skill-based challenges? What kind of madness is this? Oh, treasure chest here. Okay. Being up here is worth it. Got an elven hatchet. That, doesn't belong in a museum, but we can break it down to build something that does. Technically, we're going to be breaking down a lot of things, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Nothing else down there. Jay Walker, thanks for subscribing.
Can somebody explain to me why there are stairs at the end of those pipes? Because only a crazy person would think that's sensible.
Rumarin's the best follower. Okay. So, let's see here. Nice. We're going into the workshop. Wait, is this where we came from? Yeah, this is where we came from. Well, hell. Oh, wait a second. Was the boss not here? Huh. Be careful is right. I'm trying to figure something out here. Right. The potion cellar. I'm afraid not. Our alchemy is only 76. I mean, we might have snake blood, which allows us to resist toxins, and we might have pure mixture, but we're a way to go to get that which does not kill you, which is very important. Okay. Yeah, that's the end game. Only the strongest potions for that there. Yep. The workshop is back the way we came, which means there's got to be one more path I haven't seen. I see. So it's two doors that both go to the same area. God, this area is more complicated than I gave it credit for, and there's an area I didn't go to. Interesting. Very interesting. You almost think it wasn't a straight path. Oh. That's why I said it's more complicated than I gave it credit for, because there's like two possible directions you can go. Geez, yeah, Upper District here, Upper District there, and then all the other quests I have to do. Area I haven't been to. Let's loop back around to the other section of the Upper District, because I suspect that there's something I missed. The guy probably got clipped into a wall, or had a spasm and fell through the world, kind of like Star Citizen. Why not? I really showcased to someone else last night just what about Star Citizen in real time is just terrible. Like, oh, it's the dwelling. Okay, the place. Like, oh boy. Are you asleep?
I know you can't hear me, brother. I don't like what we've become. We've been here so long, and what do we have to show for it? Orchendor promised a place where we would be accepted and taken care of. He promised Periite would be present at all times and give us comfort in our suffering. Forgive me for saying this, brother, but I have not felt Periite's presence. I want out. I want to leave this place. I long for the fresh air of the Reach. This place only makes us sicker. But who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't let me leave, brother. You truly believe in Orchendor and his promises. I know this place will eventually kill us. I have come to accept that. But I will always regret the day I introduced you to Orchendor.
Wow. Well, there we go then. Now then, that was decent, I suppose. It is truly the small quests that have pretty good dialogue and moments. Excuse me, Mr. Archer, please stop being an archer. Good. We got him. No, I was clipping through walls are merely a suggestion in Star Citizen. That's an important thing to understand. There's a lot of cool stuff that's clearly terribly implemented. Oh, Dwarven Buckler, Dwarven Boots, yes. I was gonna say though, like, Star Citizen is full of great ideas that are just implemented terribly. And people keep going on about how much it's better than other games which are solidly built, but, you know, not with those ideas. And I'm just like, okay, but you know, it's not a good game. It's a game now, yes. Like, it's got missions to do. It's got an economy in the game world, and it's got all kinds of you know, obviously buying and selling, and you're able to purchase ships, and you're able to do all these I don't know, Momo, and I don't care. Anyway, so as I was saying, Star Citizen has all this what they call promise, and I don't mean they made promises. I mean there is great potential in everything it has. The problem is that I can't see it for its promise when I'm clipping through a wall and getting trapped in between geometry, falling out of my ship, and yeah. Oh, okay, so you want to know the history of Star Citizen. All right, so there was a man who made an amazing game for its time called Wing Commander. And I'm exaggerating when I say it was amazing, by the way. It was actually pretty mediocre compared to the other spaceflight games that were also made, or in that era. I don't want to say at the exact same time, but in that era. So then came along Freelancer, which he refused to finish. The main developer refused to finish it. Microsoft had to purchase his company in order to then fire him and then release the game because he wouldn't finish it. Now, the Star Citizen aims to be everything Freelancer wasn't, including a finished game, apparently. But no, the last game he made he had, like, his publisher had to purchase his company in order to then fire him to finish the game. Yes. Because they invested so much, they just went all in. It's a thing. Oh boy. Okay, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go at this point. I haven't found my target, Orchendor. I'm actually going to be incredibly dumb, and I'm going to uncheck every other quest I have to try to locate this guy, because the game does not give me adequate information about where he could potentially be. Like, they didn't say find him in the lower city or in the wherevers. There's no solid information telling me where he is, other than, yeah, he's in these ruins. Okay, so go back the way I came, in other words. My goodness, Renslayer, thanks for subscribing. Alright, we are heading off Alissawa. Wait a second. Hold on a moment. Are they really letting you modify emotes? No, they're not. That's unfortunate. You see, okay, what I was thinking was that I could potentially put a Santa hat on Lord Woodbourne, and we can't do that yet, unfortunately. But at the very least, we can still tell everyone to halt. The damn shame. Damn shame. You said he left game development to get into movies, head up the Wing Commander movie. Oh, yes. The Wing Commander movie. Oh boy. Well, I mean, that was laughed off for sure. But anyone who disparages Chris Roberts is immediately get this. Referred to as a tall poppy cutter. Yes. They built this whole cult around him, and with a predetermined defense against anyone who dares attack him. Okay. I mean, Elite Dangerous might be missing features, might not be as immersive, but at least it's more or less a finished game where you can just go out into space and explore, or go out into space and do jobs. I like being a space trucker in that. It's very fun. Occasionally I fight a pirate. It's all very basic, but it's a lot of fun. Yes. Really? Okay. That's how things work in this little amphitheater. Look, everyone sits here and watches as the person in the middle gets chopped to bits. That's what all these seats are for. Oh, hello. Please stop spitting on me. Ow, ow, it hurts so much. Please stop. Potion.
I've had it.
I'm sure you've had a... I've had a... Oh god, that didn't work. This one. Okay. Oof, I've got ice spikes in me. He's dead. This guy has restoration spells in his hands? What is he doing? Oh, my goodness. Well, the boss of the dungeon might die in 2 hits. These are the strongest enemies I've found in this place. Most of the enemies died in 1 hit. I don't know. Miss Purple Smurf here doesn't seem to be doing so well. Let me see. Dwarven Dagger. Sure. Yeah. But no, I really enjoyed... I've got a Python ship in Elite Dangerous, and I really enjoy it. I actually have one of the bigger ships, not the biggest ship, but a size 4 ship in Star Citizen. Kiss my medkit, thanks for subscribing. It's not like I've only played around with the basic fighter or anything. I have one of those $200 ships for the Star Citizens, one that can support, you know, multiple crew members and everything. And I've tried it. I mean, I've got to say, it is adequately satisfactory when it's not glitching around. And you have to work really, really fucking hard in Star Citizen to try to not get that terrible glitchy experience. I'm just saying that, like, I've played around with everything Star Citizen has to offer, including a nice big freighter. Someone got one of those multi-$1,000 packages and let me mess around with their freighters, and it was adequately satisfactory. If you manage to build actual gameplay systems around this, I might care that but instead it's more like a model train club, you know, where like, yeah, I spent $1,000 and I got this really good engine, and it's a digital engine too. So it's not one of those old electronic ones. This one's fully digital, which means I've got this little remote control, and I can actually turn the lights on and make the whistle go, you know, and look at this, it can go in reverse too. I can switch these, and it doesn't even affect the whole track either. It only affects that particular locomotive. It's honestly just taking me back to Star Citizen is just taking me back to the Model Railroad Club. Seriously, which was a business, by the way, because the Model Railroad Club had to turn a profit in order to keep existing as a, you know, as a club, in order to have its own room, its own building, in order to pay for its own power. You know, like the Railroad Club had to keep going and turn a profit all the time, but the club itself wasn't selling the locomotives. They'd buy the locomotives and bring them into the club. That's the difference. When the club starts selling locomotives itself, you've broken everything. At that point, you've like this is I don't know, just ugh. Star Citizen seems like it can become a good game, and I want it to become a good game. But as you said, nothing is 100% playable in nearly a decade. And that's just kind of insane. But I've gone ahead and I've sated my curiosity by trying out all of the ships that I had access to in detail, and when I say access to, a friend helped me, you know, with the $1,000, like just all the big ships. Basically, I was able to experience them, poke around with them. And it's like, this is like playing around with model trains. At no point in time, why is there a dead Afflicted on this bridge? Doesn't matter. As I was saying, it's just off horribly. There's something incredibly wrong with it. There's all these dead guys here. It looks like a machine broke it. Okay. Here we go. That construct killed everybody. Good thing I can
And they're dead.
kill them easily. Oof. Grab everything. You know what? Let's grab some Afflicted flesh. Better not. Change my mind. I was gonna carve them up, but I decided not to. For raisins. My job done already? It would be hilarious if the automatons were killing still, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like there's a trap here. And a switch. I think that switch brings down a gate. Oh, sorry, Rumarin. Come on over.
Wow, a healing spell? Is there anything you can't do? If there is, it's probably something stupid anyway.
Okay. So, let's head on up here. This ring looks really interesting. Doesn't go anywhere. I mean, there's something up there, which also looks interesting. Like, all that stuff could hide treasure chests and things. Almost guarantee you there's nothing there. Almost guarantee. Yes. That is a Dwemer ghost. Ho ho ho. Time to zap myself a Dwemer ghost. Thunderbolts. You said a 2.5D clone of Star Citizen would be finished by now? That's funny. I'm just thinking about how No Man's Sky on release was bad, and I was telling someone that Starbound is a much better, more complete experience, and someone said that's like comparing, an old 1980s Volkswagen to a top-of-the-line, fully featured Tesla. And I'm just like, what? Because he was looking at the 3D graphics, and he wasn't thinking about anything other than how the worlds looked visually. Like, that was the beginning and end of the value of the game in his mind. He wasn't thinking about the core gameplay loop or the variety or the mechanics or anything. The graphics of No Man's Sky are beautiful. Not realistic, beautiful. They are artistic in nature. And that's good. When you don't look at one of the mashed together animals anyway. Oh no, the mashed together animals of No Man's Sky. Oh, hold on, I need to do the, let's see, I think it was... Now, they did these a lot better. I have to absolutely, positively reinforce that they've since done these creatures better. But yes, Jurassic Park... Exactly, you know exactly what's coming. Alright? Here we go, so,
To Jurassic Park.
that's how it launched on release. Yes. That was No Man's Sky on release. No Man's Sky's much better now. I have to I have to emphasize how much better it is, but still you'll occasionally run into creatures like that. Not so much anymore, but like the big creatures have undergone an overhaul, and now we have gigantic sandworms and other things that you can run into out there. But a lot of the things that were advertised or showcased originally simply didn't exist. God, I really wanna, like, I'm so tempted to hop back into No Man's Sky. So much fun. But then I also want to do, all of these Doom iWads plus other wads as well. It's like, god damn it. But as long as the virus doesn't stop anytime soon, I should have stupid amounts of time to continue playing games. Once the virus is done with, I will have to, unfortunately, regain some semblance of a social life. A small semblance of it, not the real thing. Because I think we're all too far gone at this point. Alright. Darth Vader going, "It's too late for me, son." Alright. Let's see here. Right. Next section. Yes. Oh, 2 copper Dwemer marks. Okay. I'll take them. The virus strikes back. and then return the virus. Right. The YouTubes don't like videos that are about the virus. Oh crap, it's a level 50 warden. Kill it! Woo! We got it while it was paralyzed. Oh, that's oil, okay. For a second I thought it was there was something under it. Okay. People have to remember how to socialize. Yes. There was a lot of misinformation and hype building about the virus originally, and that's why people got extremely you asked how does the beer do in this market? Very well, actually. This ale is not the same, but I went to some restaurants because here in Colorado, at least, the restaurants are still open, although they are, like, all the seats are really far apart, and they only have like a quarter of the people there. Anyway, so the problem, like I see people, you know, drinking Coronas, like that they specifically order them now. It's actually been a big advertising boost, believe it or not. But yeah, I mean, like most of the restaurants have gone to, you know, like we'll give you a paper menu if you need it, but please just, if you have a smartphone, take a picture of this little thing on the front of your table, and it will, you'll get the menu there. They've gone to mostly doing that because, you know, minimize contact. And it's working out pretty well. Yeah. So no, that particular beer brand is actually doing pretty decently as far as no, like the name brand recognition goes. Yes. Your phone is... My previous phone couldn't do it, but my current phone is is perfectly capable of doing that. I was going to say, the first thing I did when I got my new phone was I played Elder Scrolls Blades again. Oh, no. That was worth it. I have this here red cable. Let me switch here. You can see this red cable, right? This cable here... plugs directly into my cell phone, and it's plugged into the computer, so I can do I can play any sort of cell phone games. Like when Diablo Immortal comes out and people are screaming, "Don't you guys have phones?" I will be able to live stream my cell phone games, like specifically Diablo Immortal, and I'll be laughing, you know, every like 10 minutes of gameplay. Don't you guys have phones? And you know, we'll look at the horrible mechanics involved in Diablo Immortal, because I can't imagine Diablo Immortal. You said Diablo Immortal still isn't out? Okay, Indigo. I have a source, and they tell me that it play tested badly. Like, Diablo fans did not like it, despite it being like almost perfect. Like, this company made a Diablo 3 clone, right? And Diablo fans play tested a like reskinned version of it originally. Diablo fans didn't like it, right? So what happened was they decided to announce, like, instead of just reskinning this, they actually, you know, went into development and they made Diablo Immortal. And they actually successfully produced Diablo Immortal, from what I've been told, like into a playable state. People, again, Diablo, specifically the internal testing, people who love Diablo did not like it. Again, like there was something horribly wrong. So they've gone back to development again. And they've done this apparently twice now. They've gone back to back to the drawing board. So Diablo Immortal is you say the platform is what's wrong, maybe, but remember that they're testing these with the Chinese market first. They're not giving it to Blizzard's worldwide base. Let me show you. Diablo 3 China shop. You don't know what Diablo 3 is like in China. That's an important distinction, I say, as I realized that everything just froze. There we go. I fixed it. Oof, my goodness. Okay. As I was saying, if we go over here, well, let's show you guys exactly what Diablo 3 looks like in China. All right. So, this is a currency called platinum, right? You need to buy platinum in order to yeah, so at that point, 1 USD is 1.3 RMB. Yep. Basically, so 6.3. Yeah. Anyway, there are different outfits and things, like all the wings that you would earn in the ladders. You would earn these cosmetics, and they look pretty cool, right? Well, in China, you buy these cosmetics. Instead of earning them in the ladders. And so, if you want these different outfits, you have to, and you want these pets to follow you around. So you get these little mini non-combat pets. And, yeah, and then the different portraits, all of that stuff. And then, of course, you got the boosters. The boosters are important. EXP buff does not apply to gold, just killing mobs. Yep. So, extra character slots. Yeah, so and then, of course, extra stash tabs. So, my point is that Diablo... hold on a second. Whoops. I was going to say Diablo 2. I see what happened. Okay, I crashed Skyrim. Did I crash Skyrim, or did I minimize Skyrim? Hold on. Let's try this. No, we definitely crashed Skyrim. Because it's resetting me every time. So that's glorious. That's glorious. We crashed Skyrim. Give me a second to fix that. What happened? Diablo was too powerful. Diablo 3 China store was too powerful. Yes. So you said the copy Path of Exile? Well, it's funny that you think that, but no, they didn't. They absolutely did not copy anything. Let me see here. Okay, that should do it. Everything should be your... my goodness. No, it was just a fluke there. It said, yeah, Skyrim doesn't like being tabbed out, and I like tabbing out. That's really what it is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Diablo is an interesting franchise, but I learned to not be a Warcraft fan anymore. All right? So I'm pretty sure, unless my wife brings me back to World of Warcraft, I won't be playing that game anymore. As far as others, hold on a second, let me look at this. Skyrim SE is booting right now. Yeah, this has been interesting. I don't know. I'm looking at Diablo, and I'm looking at Overwatch, and I'm looking at StarCraft. I'm just saying, it's better to just divorce myself from any Blizzard properties at this point, emotionally speaking. So when people talk about, you're gonna play Diablo 4? Probably not. No. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. It said, is the new expansion bad? Well, the previous expansion was so bad that I stopped paying attention to the game. And then the new... we successfully crashed the game showing off Warcraft 3's China store. Not even joking. And Warcraft 3? Sorry, not Warcraft 3. Diablo 3. Diablo 3. Yes, I had Warcraft on the brain. Yes, Arthas is an edgy boy. I will give anything, or pay any price, if only to save my people. Uh-huh. But yeah, Warcraft 2 was fun. I liked Warcraft 2. I was not a huge Warcraft fan back then, but Warcraft, it's kind of like Fallout. I liked Fallouts 1 and 2, but Fallout 3 made me a Fallout fan, and people go, that wasn't good Fallout, But I like the open world sandbox. So that's actually what made me a fan. All right, here we go. We gotta fight these guys. What was that? Oh, damn it. Caster Afflicted. Yes. No, Fallout 3 was a terrible story. Absolutely atrocious. But yes. The actual gameplay was fun, though. Just wandering around, exploring, checking out all the places. You know, that's what I've been doing in Warcraft. In freaking Skyrim here, in Daggerfall. I've been playing them as open world games. Open world exploration, yay. Looks like my target's down there, which means I have no idea where I'm going. Hooray. This map is not helpful at all. What is this? Okay. Oh no, Feral! Stop spitting on me!
Guess that's the last of them.
Alright. I was gonna say, we have the salt emote, absolutely. Down here. Salt is a way of life. Okay. By the way, Indigo, we did add halt, so now that you're a subscriber, you can halt in chat. You do know that, right? It is something that people absolutely appreciate being able to do, what with, yes, all the shenanigans there, yes. Being able to do that Twitch-wide is a godsend, yes. That looks familiar, it does. It does look familiar. That's because it's an upscale and then a re-downscale of something someone else stole from somewhere else. It's almost like there's a chain of thievery on the internet that all relates back to someone else's intellectual property. All right, let's go this way. Okay. Oh, that spider went away. I tried to grab it to me and the physics just said, woo! Yes, exactly. I figured you'd be able to appreciate that, Indigo, more than anyone else, because you're a part of that chain, but closer to the beginning of it, actually. Anyway, let's see. Yes, chat integration is now in steal mode.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Interaction, yes. Chat interaction. Bingo. Alright. Most ruined character, easily Garrosh, you say? Well, I mean, Garrosh he had potential. I liked how he kind of went nuts. It's just, then he used the old god's heart, and that doesn't make any sense. Everything up till then, of him becoming progressively more hostile, you know, like the Horde should be, because they're the Horde. No, the Horde is going to establish a council and become a democracy. A republic, I mean. A republic democracy thing. I guess, but that's terrible for the Horde. This is a fantasy world. Stop it. The Orcish Horde. Yes, is establishing a council. Because the war chiefs have a tendency to either die or go crazy. And we need stability in our horde. Jeez. Here we go. There's a Centurion coming. Can I kill it with energy balls before it reaches me? Oh god, it hurts. Well, the Roman Republic was very good. Until it wasn't. Call yourself a spider? I've seen brushes with more hair. Oh no. Yes. So. You said they just turned him into... My problem is Garrosh had potential all the way... No, the Roman Republic was already corrupt long before Julius Caesar came in and did his thing. No, I'm not joking. The original condemnation of kings is what made the Roman Republic great. The idea that we've swept aside the single rulers of the past, and we've embraced democracy, or you know, actual like we've shoved aside tyranny. Sorry, that's really the was the core message early on, and then you can see how bit by bit that got eroded away by corruption. Anything that involves money and power over other people slowly gets eaten away. Yes. But, yeah, I mean, the idea of that Julius Caesar was the magic bullet that killed Rome is not true at all. It's just the most historic moment in which it, you know, in which we saw everything kind of start to, all of the corruption accumulated in that. And people were willing to give over power to a single person, which is what the entire Republic ran contrary to. The entire point of the Republic was to avoid that. And then they promptly introduced, you know, they had factions vying for power afterward, of course, and we ended up with people being murdered in the streets. Oh boy, that was an exciting time. You know, just gangs of people deciding politics. Oof, let's see here. You say founding fathers and checks and balances, but you have to understand this nation is not very old, okay? And we're talking about the United States. It's not very old. And in addition, all it will take is one great breach of those checks and balances, and then, well, let's just say as long as people look the other way, you can get a Caesar situation again. That's all it takes is people looking the other way. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember the damn Castlevania clip here. I think it was. Yes. Yes. Yes, here we go. Castlevania. Yes. Remember.
The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
There you go. We could use a, you know, a more reasonable, factual quote, but why not use Alucard instead? More relatable to the gamer folks, right? All right. Let's go this way. I think our target's here. We're gonna fight him. So, yeah. You thought that was from Superman. Said Nicolas Cage said the same thing. Jeez. So, are you by chance talking about Edmund Burke? Yes. Jeez. Yep. Don't worry about it. There are no problems here. We're not misquoting people, or misattributing people's quotes. We like quotes, right?
I'm interested in this.
There we go. Let's keep going this way. What kind of mods are we running? Only about 444 plugins running in KDE Neon Linux. You should probably type in ! mod list and then follow the rabbit hole. All right. Or, you know, what he just did. Okay, we got our enemy here. We're gonna kill him. Oh god. He's here. He sees us. He's also only level 40, so he should be easy to pick on. We can just wipe his magic away. Oh crap, he's summoning. Oh, he teleported? What did he just do? Oh crap. This guy's spooky. Gotta heal. Or he'll one-shot me with his next attack. Okay. Damn it! He just absorbed spells. Plunk him! Sorry, Elena. I plunked Elena instead. He's healing! He's healing!
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Woo! We did it! Freaking boss. Okay. Alteration. Oh, look at this sword. The Paladin's Boon. This sword has never been seen anywhere and is completely unique to this, isn't it? We've never seen this in an Elder Scrolls game before, right? Anyway, let me see here. Oh, we got glacial ingots, hip bones. Ooh, reality and other falsehoods. Wait, what? Okay, we don't care about that. Necklace of Remedy. Oh, yep, that belongs in a museum. So we got one museum item already. That's nice. We need to remove that ice spike from Elena, though. That's pretty important. Jeez. All right, let's get going. No. Yes. More lore on Period. Well, I mean, there's barely any information on Period other than him being one of the weakest of the Daedric princes. That's all they say. Like, literally, there's no substantial information about it other than, oh, well, he's one of the weakest. Just because some random lore tidbit said that. But Periate's supposed to be a dragon, not a rat. Skyrim, once again, fucks that up. Oh. But I suppose it's because they believe that Skyrim was a game about dragons. Even the studio, what's the game about? It's about dragons, but it's not really about dragons. It's about the lone hero. Yeah, they didn't want their dragons overshadowed by a Daedric dragon. So they turned him into some sort of rat. Yeah, not the unreliable narrator, but an unreliable game developer. Exactly. Let me really quick pull this up for everyone so you can understand Skyrim's writing.
What's the story with Bethesda stories? How do we make our stories? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. This is my own personal rule for myself, right? Keep it simple, stupid. What does that mean? When I'm coming up with a story for a game, I like to concentrate on strong central themes. You know, Skyrim. Skyrim is a game about dragons, right? Even in the studio, what is the game about? It's about dragons. But the story is not really about dragons, right? It is about the lone hero. It is much more biblical than a lot of the other stories we've done. It's about the Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin, is much more of a messiah sort of character.
What do you look for when considering a new writer?
That's a tricky one. Actually, our designers are our writers. So obviously we look at writing samples. You know, it's another thing where most people who do video games tend to overwrite. We overwrite. Like we write way too much stuff. Most people who play Fallout, I watch them play it. We wrote all this brilliant stuff. And they get to a guy and they're like just jamming the button. Shut up, shut, 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 shut. Oh, that's who I kill. Thanks. So I think the trickiest thing to do is to write really short things. Just to get the information across. But our writer, we don't have anyone as a sole writer. They're also quest designers, level designers. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, we would look for, like a quest designer, you really have to understand some programming language. We'd look for a quest, like here's what the player does, here's what the characters say, that kind of stuff.
All right. So, yes, Emil misunderstands savior for messiah. Someone being a savior does not necessarily mean they are the messiah. Now, if you want a character from the Elder Scrolls who is more like a messiah, look no further than the Nevarine. The Nevarine died for the sins of the tribunal. He rose again, and then atoned for the tribunal's sins by doing good across Vardenfell, or murdering people, depends on how you interpret it. But the point is that the closest thing Bethesda ever did to a messiah sort of character was indeed the Nevarine, because you have to ask yourself two main questions when you're looking for a messiah sort of character. And that is, what did they sacrifice, and who did they redeem? Those are the two questions that you need to ask whenever you're considering whether this character is a messiah or not. What did they sacrifice, and who did they redeem? And if the answer is nobody, then it's not a messiah. Not in a biblical sense, anyway. And that's what he was going for, he was going for a biblical sense in his little statement there. Now, he's no stranger to the Bible, because he rewrote the lore of the Dark Brotherhood. There's a dragon here. We're going to be fighting a dragon in a second. What I was going to say is that, all right, No, I lost it. Sorry. There's a dragon here. Gotta fight a dragon. The Skyrim's a game about dragons. Or even the studio. What's the game about? It's about dragons. Oh god, spiders. Make the spiders die. There it is! Mecha Dragon! Mecha Dragon! Kill the Mecha Dragon! Jeez. But yeah. Oh god, it's freezing me. I'm dying. Look at my health. Look at my health bar. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die the instant this effect ends here. Oh, never mind. We got it. And he's summoning more spiders. Okay, that's it. We're gonna begin pelting him with infinite lightning bolts, because I can do that. I have unlimited power, as long as that power is low energy. Oh, jeez, come on. Why is my screen covered in blood? Damn, he's just attacking people in the hills now. He stopped attacking us. Okay. What was I gonna say? Ah, yes. Well, as far as the, as far as the Bethesda stuff goes, yeah, the Neverine is the closest thing you're gonna find to a Messiah sort of character that the player plays. But then the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, thank you. Yes. Literally, I mean, no. The Night Mother wasn't Mother Mary. It's worse than that. You see, okay, so in the Dark Brotherhood, Sithis is God. The Night Mother is Jesus Christ. Who is the speaker? Well, thankfully we have the listener, right? That's the Pope. Then we have the Council of Cardinals, who are the Black Hand. Literally, Oblivion is just fucking Catholicism. Just straight up, the listener's the fucking Pope. And the speaker's the Black Hand, they're the Cardinals. We're getting out of here. It's a terrible place to fight it, I say as I realize that I have just a moment to strike. Everyone has a cool looking staff, I'm sure. Who's the listener? You mean the main character? Oh, hello. There it is. Ugh, my goodness. You stubbed your toe, your vision turned red and bloody. Oh no. Here we go. Go, followers, go! Mecha Dragon. Kill it. You say an Auryen Dragon Age was just France. You don't understand. George R.R. Martin, all his every one of his quote-unquote kingdoms is just a real-life place. That's been... he has Venice, for God's sakes. It's just called something else. The Mecha Dragon's soul is mine. Ooh. Alright. We defeated a boss, got a legendary sword which belongs in a museum, then we killed a mecha dragon, and now we're going to go get Spellbreaker. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, write what you know, I guess, but when everything is just straight up a grab of, like, when every kingdom you visited in a particular game is just a one-for-one of a real-life place, it's like, you might as well just go Fallout and reproduce Appalachia. Jeez. Let's see. Westeros is just Britain merged with Ireland and tipped to upside down. Oh no. Bird! The power of lightning ushers unto me hawk beak and hawk feathers. Yes. Uh-huh. You said you found the easy way to join the Dark Brotherhood is get held up by a highwayman, pay him, then stab him in the back, and you get your money back and are visited. Huh, that's funny because I remember the first time I got visited was because I did the Grey Princess quest and he wasn't fighting back, yes. Said Skyrim myths are mostly rebranded Nordic myth. I mean, The Elder Scrolls is that way, by the way. Is rebranded Nordic myths, but what with the Ghost of Alduin and all of that, you know, if you look at the actual lore book myths, they're a little more scrambled than that. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Let's have a chit chat with Periate Shrine.
Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
Right. You said you don't think rebranding myth is necessarily bad. Well, how do I put this? Rebranding myth isn't necessarily bad as long as what you create is greater than the pieces you are assembling. In other words, I want to grab the, a particular piece of mythology. I'm just going to reskin it, change the names, and isn't that lazy? How about you build your own mythology based on it instead of just rebranding it? Like, you can grab bits and pieces of it. You know, make it bigger than the sum of its parts, better than the sum of its parts, instead of just lazily swapping names. You say it's not necessarily bad, but at the very most, it's a 5 out of 10. For story. And 5 out of 10 isn't something you should aspire to have. That's mediocre. Anyway, let me ask you something. What will become of the Afflicted?
Did you leave any alive? The Afflicted are mere vessels for my blessing. It will spread to others through their touch and my own. Another overseer will replace Orchendor when the time comes. For now, all is cleansed and ordered.
Yes. That Rome is just renamed Greek myths? Oh no. You're talking about Roman mythology. Well, yes and no. We did sacrifice people to Mars though, and that was kind of cool. We carted them through the city, we brought them up, and then we executed them in full public, sacrificed them. Yes. I would say the Romans were a bit additive. They gave us quite a bit of entertainment. Yes. They gave us quite a bit of entertainment. Well, we got a little educational segment with propaganda about the peoples that were conquered, and then everyone partied for a couple days, mostly at the expense of the person who was being celebrated. By the way, those were good times for the right people. Not the slaves who were executed, mind you. Certainly not the slaves who were executed. Oh boy. Human barbarism. It's awful. But it's fun to revisit at times. Now then, let's see. What happens now?
Go. Seek your fate. I will be watching. And perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
After you die. In other words, I'm gonna grab your soul along with Molag Bal, Meridia, who are the other Daedra princes? God, I'm blanking on this. Okay, we've got I'm just like all the ones that I've served thus far. Not Turnal, obviously, but you know, Azura, I kind of crossed her. So yeah, is this custom writing / V8? No, it's not, Indigo. This okay. Let me show you who this is. This is Periate, right, in Skyrim. Let me show you who Periate is in Oblivion. Yes. Here we go. This is all you need to know. Gonna be super exciting, fun times for us. So Periate's followers were all frozen in place. That's all you need to know. They're unconscious. They're frozen in place. Yep. Must be level 10 to begin this quest. That's Periate. He's a dragon.
This one moves. A welcome change. So, mortal, you have found my shrine, and you have seen my followers. They are an embarrassment to me. The fools cast a spell in the hopes of summoning me to them. It was prideful and foolish, and it has had its consequences. My followers are trapped between worlds. Their bodies here on this plane, their souls in Oblivion. I would have you reunite the bodies and the souls.
Okay, there you go. So that's the same guy. They gave him a bit more character, and they also took away a lot of his character. You could say they just swapped him out for a different version of him. Followers are always an embarrassment. Oh no. Let's see here. Now, let's go. Goodbye.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The others appreciated it, though. Dare I say they were rather annoyed. Especially so.
He was talking to Elena. That's funny. Okay, well, he was talking about how they played Winter Shins. Weather Shins? Weather Shins. It was a reading of a book, basically. Alright, well, we have to do an excavation down in this region, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and click on this. We have to go see Mary, which we're going to do right now-ish. We're going to go ahead and pick up all of those quests there. The excavation, burglary job, numbers job. Let's see, the Hand of Glory is in Solstheim. Pretty sure we're going to wait on that. Much to do about the snow elves. Not doing that right now. Not doing Moon and Star. Champion of Kindness, cute. Awakening. Find out what the vampires are seeking. That's just straight up Dawnguard. Dragon Hunt is Worm's Tooth. Let's see anything else deep down. That's Wheels of Lull. Boethiah's Calling. Oh, we should take Hjormir to Boethiah's temple and execute him. Because Hjormir was like, can I shine your shoes? Can I do, something? Can I be useful, please? And he constantly, Hjormir keeps going, can I do something to, show my worth? I want to show you that I'm valuable. So I'm thinking we'll sacrifice him to Boethiah. That's, Hjormir's very annoying. Let's see, Beyond Reach, we're not doing that until after the game. When I say after the game, I mean after, like, everything else we've done. Like, it'll be one of the last pieces of content we do. Alright. I think that'll be it. We now have access to all of the map markers we lost while we were doing that. We are currently here at the shrine. We need to head south and do our stuff in Markarth. We got multiple things to do. I don't have the staff I need to turn into Calcemo, unfortunately, but I need to tell a certain young lady that the man who she loved and the man who used her, Mr. Dufont, is dead. And the lady who, oh, Sabercat Ravine, it's quite dead. Killed this Sabercat. Executioner's Hook. Interesting. Bow Sparks. And dead Sabercat. Weird. Sabercat Ravine. Various business, I suppose. Interesting little place. Expected more Sabercat in Sabercat Ravine. Turns out it was just one dead Sabercat with a bunch of weapons. And a skeleton. But you'd wonder why there's a skeleton there. I guess the Sabercat retreated there after being wounded by all those weapons. That is an ogre. We're gonna have to fight an ogre. Followers appear! They have trouble navigating over terrain, so we just teleport them to us. Let's fight. That's a level 60 ogre. We got him.
That's what I call good teamwork.
Good teamwork indeed. Yeah, Orcish Halberd, that's all worth picking up. Very good. We're almost to the road. We should probably get to the road before the Forsworn decide, hey, you're up here, you should fight us. I'm pretty sure they're going to decide to do anyway on our way down. But I'd rather fight less of them on the road than deal with all the other stuff. Yes. Okay. You're surprised there are no Sabercat skeletons, just bodies? Interesting. Alright, well, we should be good to go. What time is it anyway? It's 12 a.m. Let's take a moment and pray to our Lord. We'll just take a moment to pray. Our Lord, Manny Marco's favor, 175.9% favor. Very good. That is as it should be. Once per night, we should pray to Manny Marco. It slows down the favor decay. The only way to raise favor above 100% is by sacrificing souls in his name. But we can at least reduce the decay rate, and that's a good thing. Yes. Sacrificing souls to Manny Marco is pretty easy. Just find a human being and have a black soul gem available. Speaking of black soul gems, I believe I have the black star, right? And it's filled already. We're going to go ahead and fill up the... Get this. If this isn't blasphemous, I don't know what is. But we're going to take the Mace of the Crusader, and we're going to fill it with a black soul from the star. Manny Marco, the god. You're thinking of the guy from Oblivion who was the mortal. You see, the Dragon Break split him in two. Oblivion references the God of Worms, while simultaneously saying the King of Worms is here, because it can't make up its mind. See, all of Elder Scrolls 2's endings happened according to Elder Scrolls canon, which, if that sounds incredibly stupid, it is. Let me type in King of Worms ending. Manny Marco is both a little Ponzi elf and a god at the same time. There's two of him.
The Mantella is hurled from Aetherius, and although drawn to the empty chest of great Numidium, the will of the King of Worms commands it to his side. With his power, the King of Worms leaves his mortal frame and joins the ranks of the gods of Oblivion.
So yes, the King of Worms became a god in his ending. If we look at this right here, we can see the comparison right there. The King of Worms in that picture there. It should make a lot of sense right there. Okay? True. It's true. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, that's that. Let's get back to the games. Yes. Okay. I hear A Nurny root. We need it. We need all the roots. Nurn roots don't regrow once you pick them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Right. That should do it. Hold on a second. We got Forsworn. Let's introduce this Forsworn to Soul Trap. I need your soul. Oh no, I'm about to get... I got shot with an arrow and it hurts so bad. It nearly one-shot me, by the way. If that was a critical hit, I'd be dead right now. No big deal. We're just going to back up. Oh, that soul is mine. I gained that soul immediately. So that soul I just spent from the Black Star is now... now I've got a new one. And Manny Marco, by the way, appreciates all Black Soul gym captures. So that actually raised my favor with Manny Marco, having sacrificed that soul. And that's it. I can raise my... I can sacrifice souls to Manny Marco as often as I want, really. So I can look to see if there's any other magical items that I may want to invest in, like this Staff of Weakness, for instance. I might want to recharge that, but the answer is no. So you're dead. Good. These Ravagers seem to have some Forsworn gear. We'll grab their Forsworn weapons. I don't really care about their actual Forsworn outfits, though. We have a full Forsworn outfit in the museum already, so we don't need their clothing, per se. We need the other loot, their weapons, yes. Because we don't have a full set of Forsworn weapons as of yet. Yes. Actually, I'm not joking. I had a playthrough where I did do the, the soul captured message I replaced with "Your soul is mine." Yeah, I did that. That has been done. I guess Elena, we have matching arrows. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Oh, are you seriously feeding the chickens? The chickens are dead. The Forsworn killed them. What are you doing, Elena? What are you doing? Yes, I did it as the Bone Lord character. Oh, there's a chicken. Okay. Now, my favorite Skyrim build, I still have, because I did various Skyrim build YouTube videos, and my favorite is still, let me see here. This is probably the best.
But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
There you go. Okay. So, as I was saying, we're gonna move on there. No, I had a lot of fun with the Castlevania build, though. That one was pretty neat. I did a Sonia Belmont build one time with a whip. That was entertaining. Though people complained about the jiggle physics, they have to understand that it's a Japanese anime character. Like, it's not supposed to fit in your Western fantasy world. All right. Let's see here. No, there are no jiggle physics in my current playthrough at all. I intentionally left those out. Partly because they make the game less stable. And partly because they're just completely unnecessary. Alright. Harvest the ingredients. You can harvest a mud crab while it's underwater. But yes. I mean, if you want the absolute worst, you check out Castlevania Judgment, which is, what was it? Because you said if it doesn't jiggle, it's not Japanese. No. Let me pull up the Maria run from Castlevania Judgment. Yes. Hold on. Yes. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm just going to the right part. Let me see here. Okay, this is yes. Oh my God, vampire.
Oh my God, vampire! Why, hello, sweetie pie. You'll make a nice little appetizer. Even the vampires are bigger than...
Oh my God, vampire. Yes. I wasn't joking when I said that. Yes, the awkward pause is correct, giving you a chance to leer at the screen for a while like the dirty piece of shit they think you are because you bought this game. All right, let's continue. So we are going to... let me see here. Yes. It's special. Ooh. Left. Thanks for subscribing there. All right, we are in Markarth. Markarth, I say. What do we need to do here? We need to turn in the quest, the Hag's Cure. Oh God, are all the... No, all the stuff isn't back there, yes. Unnatural, cartoony bounce to them, yes. There are only a handful of situations in which you'll see a significant amount of bounce, let's just say. And, well, the, Hold on a second. What's this? Smelter Overseer's house. I don't remember this place. It doesn't matter. Let's go this way. Unfortunately, the video games want to inject that bounce everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. We're leaving the town because it's nighttime. Not ready. We need to sleep. I'm gonna sleep kind of over here next to the stables. This is a good spot. I don't have my regular tent anymore. I'll try to get it eventually, but for now we'll just use rain shelter. Goodness. Yes. Well, I'm not against it either. I just feel like the, how do I put this? The overemphasis on certain scenes, dealing with them is terrible. Yes. Looks like I don't have rain shelter. Oh, there's rain shelter. Rumarin had it. How many miscellaneous items does Rumarin have? A few. Okay. Has the painting, has some septums. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Combination of pervy and archaic physics systems. The absolute ridiculous amounts of bounce in those games. Then again, you see Dulcime's hands and stuff like that. Let's see here. Like they had rubber band physics, let's just say. Let me check something really quick. Someone's asking me about a thing, and I'm pretty sure I don't care about that thing, but it's important that I look at it. And I think that, Okay. So, yeah. We're back. We slept. We're gonna go out. We're gonna tell Elena we need some food. Where's Elena? There's Elena. Very good. Elena, what do we have? We have beef stew. And some, guess we'll just have some, but yeah. Pork or an ash yam as well. We're not hungry anymore. That's the important thing. Who are you?
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. A war dog is good company and good protection.
You need a war dog? I breed dogs. And then I train them to kill. I only have the cruelest dogs. You have children? They'll tear them up. War dog. I don't know why, I just remembered wild dog for some reason. Hold on. It was Time Crisis. Yes. Here we go. This is some of the best dialogue ever. What was right here? Like, how do I best explain how absolutely batshit crazy this was? Yes, I know exactly what we got here. Hold on.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Sertia. Get into the castle and rescue Rachel.
Sometime, somewhere, someone is plotting a government overthrow.
One more time, everybody.
Sometime, somewhere, someone is plotting a government overthrow. A small republic is in danger.
But what I remembered was two lines, I believe. First of all, we had Rachel, right? Here we go.
Don't come! Rachel McPherson.
Yes. Top quality direct translation, okay?
Don't come! Rachel McPherson.
But wild dog, here we go. I think it's this one.
Wild dog.
Yeah, there it is.
Just to be sure. Wild dog.
Wild dog. Yeah. The reason I remembered wild dog for whatever, he said the war dog that dies in 10 seconds to the fight with a dragon. Yes. Pretty much. But no, I remember Wild Dog because yesterday we were discussing that kind of style that Wild Dog had and how he was a recurring character. It's a bit silly. Time Crisis was actually a pretty good arcade game series. Yeah, exactly. Sometime, someone, somewhere is plotting a government overthrow. Like that's serious. Sometime, someone, somewhere. Yes.
Travel southeast and you'll find an orc stronghold up around the old Dushnikori Kalkum.
Okay. This is exactly the kind of quality screenshots we get in this Skyrim. Yes. There we go. Sometime, someone, somewhere. Yes. Okay. Well, they're done. Let's go this way. Wild dog. Yeah, right. Let's put on our helmet and have a chit-chat. Rumarin, we must talk. I need the septums that I gave you. Hello, miss.
I have potions for disease, love sickness, irritating children.
Yes. Well, I'd like to change some coins.
How much?
Yes. Just let me change these coins up, please. Thank you. And then let's trade.
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes, your ingredients. I would like, I guess your ingredients are terrible. Yeah, you have terrible ingredients. I'll take some wheat. Thanks.
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
When I have the helmet on, I'm actually geared up to sell. I have a bunch of better selling.
Does that mean cures for hags or made by them? I suppose either way they're of little use to me.
Yeah, yes, they are a little used to you, Rumarin. True. Okay. Where'd the lady go? She's probably hanging out in the Silver Blood Inn instead of working. She's supposed to work here, which is why I came here to her place of work in the daytime, expecting her to, you know, be working. But no, the lady who works here isn't working here. There she is. Let's watch her prance up the stairs. Top quality.
What news? Is Elaine?
Elaine Dufont is dead.
Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this as payment and a symbol of my affection.
Right.
I'll never forget you.
Okay, I got her ring. Her ring belongs in a museum. Excellent. And when I say it belongs in a museum, it belongs in the Chamber of Secrets beneath the museum. You said, please don't call the police. I don't want to go back. Yes. Yeah, damn broom. Yes. But, yes. That Nilsine's mom kills herself when you kill Nilsine. I honestly haven't talked with the Silverbloods nearly enough to, God, I mean, I don't know anything about that, so it's just kind of what happens, I suppose. We're sneaking around using our super invisibility cloak. You're a wizard, Celril! We're up to no good. So, let's turn off our invisibility cloak and continue the journey. Yes, we have finished. Oh, we gotta collect a bounty from the Jarl. Oh, that we can't loot that stuff. We can't loot any of this stuff. It's already pre-looted. Okay, got it.
I'm all ears.
Damn. That's a high elf with the voice of a warlock.
You might need practice.
And by a warlock, I mean he's just a Breton? Maybe Breton voice, you think? A high elf with a Breton voice? Bunch of Dwemer metal here. I'll gladly take. The Centurion core you can't loot, though. That grass for me? Damn right. Yeah, so Breton voice. Nice. I can tell what race someone is based on their voice, you know. Top quality video game logic. Hello there.
Beware the region northeast across the river. Forsworn have taken refuge in Broken Tower Redoubt and Red Eagle Redoubt.
Yes. Said Oblivion had the best Breton voice.
You're like me, huh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
And you?
Everything all right?
No, everything's not all right, but we're going anyway. We need to go talk to the Jarl. Damn shame Skjor is gone forever. They live here too, my Jarl?
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief concern.
Right.
I'm Igman's uncle as well as his steward.
That's fine. Hey, Igmund.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Yes. Well, the bandit leader is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Very good. There was an attack in the marketplace, by the way.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
I see.
Retrieve that shield at all costs.
Need something?
Hello.
I advise Igmund the same way I advised his father. Caution, caution, caution.
Right, but you got any work?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Right. Mm-hmm. So we are traveling out now. We are going to proceed, well, to the Jarl's storehouse first and foremost. As far as they know, we're leaving. So let's tell my followers to hang out here just for now. Excuse me, both of you. Both of you, just wait. Yeah, all of you, wait here. And then I'll access my invisibility cloak and continue the harvest of materials. And it's not like this place is horribly locked. I have the Markarth Keep key, of course, because reasons. Let's see, confiscated belongings. I love how those end up here. I do not need any more potatoes, but I'll gladly take the silver. Melting down silver is very, very profitable. Things on the silver standard are my goodness. Yeah. I like how this lady has absolutely no idea that things are just disappearing in front of her. Skyrim NPCs, after all, can't establish causality. They're very dumb. So they really don't understand. Like if this pie floats up and smacks her in the head, she just kind of shrugs it off and goes, "Okay, well that's Skyrim, I guess. I mean, I don't really understand what's going on. This pie being smeared all over my face because it's Skyrim, and I'm invisible. If she can't see who's doing it, she doesn't understand that it's happening. You'd think that when you disturbed an object, she'd be put on alert and go, 'Who's there?' At least that's how I would operate it anyway. Now then, we got some gold bullion, which is worth 5,000, and 9 septums. That's not great, and the gold bullion has over-encumbered me, of course. Just the wind, you say? I need to roll my way out of here. Yes. Maybe she's just frozen in fear? Oh no. Oh no. Unpolished Amulet of Stendarr. There we go. Should be able to polish the amulets that are unpolished and get divine favor. What's in the chest? Cannot open it. Requires the key. The key's in here. There's literally a key for a key for a key. Up. Nope. Can't. No, there's no access without the key. Got it. Well then. That chest is not respawned as of yet. In the Jarl's private chambers, he has his riches and he has his lusty Argonian maid. But we're taking his riches and we're leaving his lusty Argonian maid open, or they will know it's been disturbed. Someone took the time to open it. Yes. And the Jarl wants some alone time. He does it in that little chamber there. That's the key to Markarth Keep. I already got that. Yes. On.
Fight them where they live, we won't have to fight them here.
We fight them where they live, we won't have to fight them here. That is some terrible logic. Alright. Hearing the wind thud across the hallway, something like that. Thalmor soldiers. Hey, Elena. I need to talk to you about this. It's a bit silly, but that's just how things are, you know? No big deal. This stuff away. Yeah, mainly we just wanted to grab as much treasure as we could from this place before we left. I feel like that's pretty important. My goodness. That should be everything. I guess there is a bit more food that I haven't put away yet. Good enough. We are not invisible. We did not go into that guy's storerooms. Elena, Rumarin, come with me. We are going to go see Calcemo. We're actually going to go see someone else in our quest to obtain all the Daedric things. We've got to get a ring.
Cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
But you're not. Your cousin's fighting Forsworn, not dragons. Unless your cousin lives in a completely different hold and worships or just deals with a completely different Jarl. Where are the dedicated dragon strike teams? Exactly. That we keep hearing about.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
Tell me about Archay.
Archay, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death.
Mm-hmm.
It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. That his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life.
I see. And tell me about the Hall of the Dead.
New to Skyrim? I was confused at first too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers.
I see. Well, why can't I access it exactly?
I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
I see. Well, I don't like being ignored.
Then my answer is the Hall of the Dead is closed. By order of the Jarl, understand?
Well, maybe I could help.
Alright. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Archay will reward you. Take my key, and be careful.
I do like bone marrow. I mean, sure, I'll help you out with this.
Tread lightly in the hall. We don't know what's in there.
Okay. He was gonna hire some Jarl's men to do that, but, you know, he didn't. So, we're just gonna go ahead and pick things up here. And I am gonna take just a moment. It's been a couple hours, and I have to do a quick couple things. Number one, I need more coffee. And by the way, I just splashed that coffee on my glasses because there's just like a tiny little bit left. That's exciting. That's exciting and top tier gamer move, as it were. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be back in just a few minutes, and I'm going to grab more coffee because I like how I had just a tiny little bit to splash on my glasses. But yes, caffeinated glasses, exactly. Point is, the cup is empty, and the cup needs to be filled. I'm better than the Jarl's men. Oh, no. I'll be back in, like, I don't know, less than 5 minutes, probably. Just need to grab some more coffee. I need it desperately. All right. Thankfully, we started making up that pot of coffee right before we started streaming. The coffee's here. I just need to do one more quick thing relating to an open window that needs to be closed, and we should be good to go. Yes, this does not want to close. Ah, I found out what's wrong with it. There we go. Let's see. It was just way too cold out there. Way too cold. All right. Towers and wheels, you say? Oh no. Well, the tower, in the Arcana means separation. And a wheel, well, that can mean multiple things. Either the passage of time or the, movement of from place to place. Perhaps even both. My goodness. Hitmar, thanks for subscribing. And I should be back in, well, I say in. Let's go. Sorry. That I did not mean to hit that clip. My finger slipped. My finger slipped. That's what I always say when I'm caught. Yes. Correct. So there's no video audio. Well, there shouldn't have been. There shouldn't have been. I did not mean to hit it. Why, do you want to listen to Emil talk about Bethesda stories again?
What's the story with Bethesda stories? How do we make our stories? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. This is my own personal rule for myself, right? Keep it simple, stupid. What does that mean? When I'm coming up with a story for a game, I like to concentrate on strong central themes. Skyrim. Skyrim is a game about dragons, right? Even in the studio, what is the game about? It's about dragons. But the story is not really about dragons, right? It is about the lone hero. It is.
It's much more biblical. The lone hero. Yes. Okay, we got it. Good. Let's continue. What's up? Radio, we're back. Give me a second here. Yes. We're going into the Hall of the Dead. Do you see that person in the distance? That's a wench.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
This coffin's empty.
I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
No. Ooh, jar of skulls.
All right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
Uh-oh. Jade Elder. We've got 2 museum items so far. This is pretty good. There she is.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course.
I'm not human.
Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you.
But
you can let go of your guilt.
I'm not human. I eat human flesh, yes. I'm not a cannibal. What are you trying to do here? Your tricks won't help you, monster. Why can't I say yes? It was a laboratory accident. I was trying to eat various things. I ate Heimusker. Here's what happened, okay? So, I may have accidentally become a werebear for about 60 to 80 hours of the game. And during that time, I may have eaten just a few people, all right? I ate enough to fill out the entire werebear perk tree, okay? Not a big deal, right?
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment.
Okay, what is this place?
It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
The taste of death. Alright, I can't pray to this shrine. If I do, I will get a penalty to my favor with my true lord. Yes, Manny Marco, the god of worms. Sure, we've got some issues here. One of which is...
What do you need?
Who are you? Yes, I feel so hungry and thirsty. I think you understand. Pay 150 septims. This gives you human flesh and a blood potion. If you need those things, you can get them from her. Yes. What annoys me is that the coffins, like these coffins, are empty. They should be stuffed full of body parts that you could go nom nom on or break apart.
Did she just disappear? Oh no, wait, I see her, I think. Damn invisibility spells, they get me every time.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Invisibility is kind of silly, isn't it? Yep. Okay. So, that's fine, I guess. This is the exit for the Forsworn questline. This coffin is also empty. You should be able to hide inside the coffin. Be a Harkon. Everyone should be a Harkon. What? No, I'm joking. Ooh, hello. Did this whole place respawn? No, it didn't. Just one item respawned. Hello?
Lots of nasty holes in the Reach, and Blind Cliff Cave is one of them. A filthy Hargraven nest, northeast of you.
Yes. We're gonna have a glorious feast soon. I can't wait.
They don't like us talking to people when we work.
Well, then don't talk to me. I don't like us talking to people. What's on the missive board? Ebony ingots. That's not happening. Uttered Old Heralden. Feldspar. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. That should do it. Let's get out of here. We're leaving. Yes. Wait. I need to talk to the guy here. The taste of death. Clear the Draugr from the cave. Oof, that is some distance away. We got to go through the Reach. I've never liked the Reach. Functionally speaking, like it's all filled with high-level nasties, as opposed to other areas in Skyrim, which tend to be just big open spaces of nothing. In this, these are like little rock labyrinths filled with encounter after encounter after encounter that you can't really avoid. I have noticed. You don't run into that many generic animals in the Reach, I notice. You tend to run more into the big enemies. Oh, who are you?
What is it, elf? Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
She just cycles through all her dialogue. I thought maybe she had something interesting to say. My mistake. It's Skyrim. If they have something interesting to say, they'll say it in an instant dialogue where they actually pull up... they actually, like, go into conversation mode with you. Huh? She said as she encounters a boar. I'll fight it.
Always good to come out on the winning side.
My favorite part is seeing below the actual road there. Quality kill cams, yes. Quality kill cams. Yes. Namira's ring belongs in a museum, much like the Spellbreaker, the Ogma Infinium, Dawnbreaker, Voldrung. Wait, Voldrung doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs on Elena. There's a replica in the museum. But yes, we've absolutely eaten human flesh in the past. I don't see any reason why we can't betray our god's archenemy, RK. I'm not joking about that, by the way. Our god, who we've chosen to devote ourselves to, happens to despise RK. So, betraying an RK priest to his death seems about right. About right. Yes. Onwards. Okay. Yes, the night of the Shade of the Revenant is when the God of Worms partially eclipses RK. Who are you?
Never should have come here.
A hired thug. What are you doing here?
All over now. Good riddance.
Good riddance? A hired thug with Apophis armor. Huh. Let's go ahead and do this. This hired thug now serves me. Rumarin, Elena, back up. I need to process this. This guy. We are going to raise him. We need a not a dead thrall, but zombie. Zombie. I guess I don't have a dead. I was hoping for the high-end version. You know what? Let's just summon him as a revenant. I don't want to keep him forever, though. I just want to temporarily give him his elven sword back and tell him Hassan chop until he turns to dust. If we use Dead Thrall, they don't turn to dust. But I just want this this thug here, yes. Damn right they do. That's top quality number 1. Said I hired thug come after me for seemingly no reason. I don't see any other thugs around. But yeah, this guy, until his flesh gives out, he'll serve me. I wonder how long he serves me for. Let's see. I like how we've reanimated all these other dead thralls and they're still clunking about somewhere or dead, but the spell didn't decay. Okay, so 34 minutes. That's fine. Yes. Thug life gone wrong. End up undead. Yes, exactly. Oh boy, ain't that the truth. Ain't that the truth. Yeah, we're going to go up and past Dunshnik Jarl, which we should have access to. We should have access to all the strongholds because we did an arbitrary thing for a chieftain, and that made us friend to all the orcs. It reminds me of Shadowrun, where you have to get like an armband that you put on your arm to so that the orcs don't attack, not don't attack you, but they attack you less. And then afterward, you find out, like, if you ask the guy will say, "Hey, I can get you free taxi cab rides," and they go, and you can say, "Really?" And they'll say, "Yeah, just 500 new yen." And it's like, okay, well, like, ha ha ha, it's the armband you're wearing. Like, if you're part of our gang, you get free taxi cab rides. Like, fuck, I didn't need to pay him. I would have still gotten the free taxi cab rides. I had not paid him a single new yen. Imagine if you could get some kind of piece of armor to wear that flags you as a member of the Forsworn, and they don't attack you if can you steal the armband? It would be metagaming to put that armband on if you didn't know, because they'd be like, okay, well now all the other gangs want to kill you. That's the problem. Is you'd have to, like, once you're seen wearing their colors, that's it. The other gangs are, let's just say, gonna have a problem with you. But yeah, that was a thing. God, I love that game. I'm talking about the Genesis Sega Shadowrun. Yeah. Once people start seeing you wearing it, they'll associate you with you. Of course, in the Sega Genesis game specifically, you don't have to worry about joining multiple gangs. It's fine. You just get the protection from them. But in the actual tabletop, if you were to do that, there'd be repercussions. Let's just say. I hear a Draman, I believe. Not a real dragon, just a Draman. Like I said, I heard dragon breath, but I didn't hear all the telltale signs of it. Yep. That is a greater Draman fire. Oh, on level 44. He ain't too tough. I say as I immediately dodge roll out of the way because I'm afraid. All right, hired thug. This guy was hired to kill me, but it's no big deal. Yeah. Yes, but this was before New Vegas. Sorry. What do we got? The one more target. That was a wolf pup that was running around in circles trying to get to me. Trying to kill me. Those eyes and canine claws are pretty important. Ooh, hello, iron ore. I'll take that. Absolutely. So. Good. Yeah, this hired thug who tried to kill me is serving me as a zombie. Yeah, what else we got? But yes, we're back at Doshnik Jarl. Hopefully this place will have something for us. How you doing?
I used to wander the corners of Skyrim like you. I miss those days.
You miss traveling?
I do. There's a freedom the roads give you that the Stronghold does not. But I have a place here, and I wouldn't want to dishonor my clan by leaving again like some young pup.
I see. Why don't you travel with me? Nah, I don't really care for dirty orcs. What do you do for the Stronghold?
Me? I'm Borguk's brother. I came back after serving many years in the Legion. By then, Borguk had already become chief, and he welcomed me home as family, not as rival as his tradition.
Not as rival as his tradition. That's... Ooh, you're breaking tradition there. But, tell me about the Legion.
I did. I was known as Gorbish Gordushnik in those days, in honor of my homeland. Many orcs leave the Stronghold to join the Legion. They welcome our skill in battle and smithing, and we welcome a chance to see the world.
I see. That's neat. I appreciate your little side story. Let's see here. How...
This Stronghold respects strength and strength alone.
I see. So in other words, if I were to punch the crap out of you in a duel,
What now?
Let me get this straight. So if I were to do something incredibly fun, like cast Dragonhide, And after I cast Dragonhide, I immediately save the game. Then I get, and I tell everyone else to wait and hopefully not intervene. And then, yeah, how do the orcs govern themselves?
The Code of Malakath. It is both tradition and law in the strongholds. Break the code, and you must pay blood price.
Right.
The code is not written anywhere. It is known and carried on by the orcs, and all who live in the strongholds follow it.
Okay.
For an outlander, following it is simple. Do not steal or attack anyone in the stronghold, or be ready to pay in gold or blood.
I see. So, I thought I was going to duel with him. I thought I was going to duel him.
No wonder our enemies fear the sight of an orc warrior.
Let's turn invisible and sneak in here. Gonna check out his longhouse. Oh boy, are we gonna check out his longhouse. Let's go. Looks like missing dialogue. No. If you aren't a clan friend, then you have to fight him. That's what it means. Yes. Yep. Yeah. If you aren't a clan friend. Yep. Oh, it's Gorbash's ancestral axe. It's a gore howl. Is that me some delicious gore howl? I think that is some delicious gore howl. Yes. Let me pull up a gore howl picture from Amazon. Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah. That's a gore howl. That's a straight up gore howl. Okay. No problem. We're taking it. What, an outlander came by and suddenly my ancestral axe is missing? Whatever has caused that. Geez, Garrosh Hellscream was... I liked him up until the point at which he grabbed... Oh, wait, the Helm of Ferocity. This is nice. I was going to say, I liked him up until the point at which he grabbed the God's Heart and said, "They are not a part of my horde!" That's the point at which I just, was like, you're shit writers. Stop it. Just stop being shit writers, please. Thanks. But yeah, up until that point, I actually liked his character development. The way he got more aggressive and angry and, about everything. He was dissatisfied with the direction the Horde was going because it was being, more open and friendly. It's like, this is the Horde we're talking about. But up until that point, when he basically betrayed everyone and said, "You know what? I'm going to make my own Orcish Horde faction, and that's going to be a raid that you're all going to kill." Up until that moment, I was actually on board with Garrosh's character. Yeah. We're talking about the Warcraft video game. The World of Warcraft, yes. And the years that went into it. If you're talking about Warcraft, why aren't you playing Shadowlands? Because I'm no longer a Warcraft fan, unfortunately. Blizzard has more or less ruined it for me. It's not like earlier Elder Scrolls games that I can either mod or just play how I want, ignoring things I don't like. They went back and they destroyed Warcraft 3 using Warcraft 3 Reforged. You have to download like a pirated version of it now. Yes. They actively ruined it. Yep. Okay. We're almost done. We're just putting away all the extra stuff we stole. And then we're going to go back in his house and steal the rest of it. Jeez. It's okay. All right, we're doing well enough. Yes. Rogvir's essence is vital. Vital. Did you not see Rogvir's essence? Rogvir's essence. Look at this. Look at this delicious essence. Yes.
I am the huntswife of this stronghold.
I help my mother Arab with the hunt. We bring much meat and skins to the strong.
We bring much meat and skins. They're not in the longhouse anymore. So we'll just do this. Good. Ooh, there's a cellar in there. I'm gonna go check out his cellar in a minute. After I finish looking at the boys. Why is there a boy's tunic here? I don't know. Seems odd. There are no orcish children. I found that off. Oh, a fake book. Nice. We need that. Very good. Very good. What else we got here? Some potions we can condense. All those lower quality potions we pick up because we can stick them in the Mystic Condenser and process them into larger ones. It's actually very useful. I'm also noticing there are sacks and things over there that I'm just going to... All right, so the role play is that I'm crawling over there. But in reality, I have to TCL through this, like, this pile of stuff to get at these containers. Isn't that ridiculous? I have to no-clip through this stuff in order to get at the containers that are over there. Okay. They ruined WoW by lowering the cap back to 60. I don't know about that so much. If you want to just enjoy the game for the game, you, like, that wasn't what ruined it for me. Yes. Lowering the cap, I mean. I think ultimately I had problems with vanilla, but I was able to set them aside and just enjoy it for what it was for quite some time. And then, like, things started to get real fucky around when they destroyed the original trees, the original talent trees. I didn't like that one bit. You know, don't worry, you can just swap between your builds whenever you want. Just change the talents when you're out of combat. Okay. You said you bet it doesn't take a month to get to 60? Certainly not. In fact, here's the thing. You go to a notice board. Ooh, Elder Scrolls plate. Was gonna say, though, you go, you go to a notice board and you pick up Chromie's quest, and Chromie will quote-unquote reset the world based on what expansion you want to play. That's basically it. And then you get a quest line to go do that expansion's content. Unfortunately, they can't do that with vanilla because, you know, fuck. But it just lets you experience the story at any point you want, just doing any pre-current expansion content in whatever way you want. I like it in concept. It's just it was executed poorly. Ooh, dragonfly in a jar, look at that. That belongs in a museum. We've got a few museum items so far. I'm actually very pleased with how this cellar has gone. I'm very pleased with this in general. This run has been massive. Absolutely massive. Okay, we're gonna check out this whole section here. Should be an area for us. Some processed meat. Coins. Shovel. I like how the shovels there, they obviously dug this out recently or dealt with a collapse here recently. One of the two. Maybe expanded this out a bit. There's some apothecary stuff going on. Lots of alchemy. Yes. Anyway. I don't mind the level crunch so much, but I guess I just stopped caring about the story once they did the artifacts in Legion. And I started just playing it as a game at that point. But no, just there are multiple points at which I just slowly disliked Warcraft more and more, I suppose. Like pointing new players out to the Western Plaguelands in vanilla. I mean, it was cool going to this place that you know is like, wow, this is like the enemies here are part of the Scourge from Warcraft 3 and all this shit. It's like, you know, holy crap, they're right over there. You know, a good thing we're going to go do this low-level content. But still, I mean, the idea that there were areas that were super dangerous and you had to watch out for made the world feel more alive. I think EverQuest did it best, but World of Warcraft grabbed some of that, managed to bring some of that over from EverQuest. At least in the beginning. Do we ruin every character arc from Warcraft 3? It's true. Alright, we're going to have my followers follow me. Rumarin, follow me. Elena, follow me. Let's go. Wait. We are in combat with something. I think there's an enemy over here.
The metal has been stubborn today. It refuses to bend.
Save your anger for the forge. The steel cannot hear your whining.
Oh.
Sorry, Mother. I'll focus on my
That's
work.
glorious. Save your fury for your enemies. The steel cannot hear your whining. I love it. Wait.
That's it. That's all you've got.
Oh, another hired thug.
By Eastmere.
So this is another hired thug. This one's contract. Let's read it. Othello? Hold on a second. Who was that? The alchemist. She's the alchemist lady at the Hag's Cure. That old lady. Yes, carry out my request. Yes, you need not kill him, but I have no qualms with it if you deem it necessary. Teach him a lesson. Okay, so...
To enjoy this.
Damn. I'm gonna clunk her.
It's nothing.
Need to work on my one-handed weapon skill by nuking her bit by bit. Good work. This, oh god, she has a Daedric shield and an Alinor saber. Well, I don't need either of those items, but yeah. Correct. World of Warcraft is currently the best game for end-game raids.
Oh, what happened?
I'd argue the second of the, because there's 3 big MMOs right now. And, you know, you've got World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, and Elder Scrolls Online. I'd argue that out of those 3, Elder Scrolls Online actually has the weakest end-game raids, and people who only really play ESO will disagree. They'll scream at the top of their lungs, ESO's raids are actually really good. Go play those other games to the end game, and then we can talk. All right, let's see here. I like how Rumarin's pretty well focused, I see. No problem there. But, no, World of Warcraft is kind of fun to play with someone else, just going through the different quests and having a little social experience. I think it's more fun doing that than, say, Elder Scrolls Online was, let's just say. The quote-unquote shared questing experience in WoW, for the most part, and I say for the most part, there are some exceptions, isn't as personal as Elder Scrolls Online's quests. Elder Scrolls Online gets increasingly story-driven, I want to say, in its questing. And as a result, you really feel a disconnect when you see another player running around that same area where you're supposed to be the hero doing specific actions. It's just kind of off-putting, to say the least. You know, like, you're the hero doing this very specific thing, sneaking into this manor, say, and then you see someone else just jumping around the manor too. It completely puts a damper on everything in ESO. Yes. With all the ads, you're surprised. Black Desert Online runs a kernel level anti-cheat like Genshin Impact does. They advertise a lot, but here's what I hear from everyone who's played Black Desert Online to a certain degree. I've heard the following: it's really, really good, and then about 3 to 6 months later, it's not very good. Yeah. Like, it's not that great. Basically, from the same people who told me that it was really, really good. They like the game in the beginning, and then when it hits the end game or later in the game, they immediately turn heel and say, no, I quit, lol. You know, that kind of thing. Yep. Everyone who starts BDO tells me how good it is, and then they change their mind pretty quick. My nose is itchy. Itchy. I think it has to do with the with my the hairs here. Yes. Might be time to shave. Well, it is only like midnight here. I'll have to play some more video games. What's this? Code of Malakath. It's Mori Halconor. Is that how the orcs make their superior stuff? Yes, there they go. The orcish miners. Doing their orcish miner things. We're going to ignore them and mine the Ori Halcon. Yes. Anyway. Let's see here. Okay, my problem is that, like, I don't have a problem with an MMO that has story-driven quests. I have a problem with an MMO that has story-driven quests and makes you, the hero, the focal point of that storytelling. See, the idea that, like, in my opinion, the best storylines in MMOs, you know, center around the world itself, not you as the hero. So, you had, for example, the Encourage gate opening. You know, you had to gather an army of people, and everyone contributed. Only one person on the server ended up, you know, ringing the gong and therefore being the quote-unquote Scarab Lord who opened the gates, but everyone else contributed and participated in this world storyline. That was a good example, because WoW has good and bad examples, right? Well, that was a good example in WoW of MMO-like storytelling, where you had this big event going on and everyone's participating in it, but no one is the lone hero. You know, what we've got out of Skyrim, basically. Yes. So, we are going to use Elemental Fury. Star Wars The Old Republic, actually, oh god. Yeah, well, in Star Wars The Old Republic, you were instanced all the time.
Every orc learns the heavy labor of life.
Yes. Yeah, Star Wars Galaxies was an example of MMO storytelling more or less done right.
Heavy labor of mine.
Yes. What do you think about making the player the ultimate hero? Is it still being a thing? Well, in games in general, in single-player games especially, the player can be the hero. That's fine. Yes. That's not a problem. It's when you have multiplayer games where people are interacting and everyone is the hero. Stuff starts to break down and you can't really tell a meaningful story. Everyone's role play has to tiptoe around the idea that, and ignore the main story because, well, we can't all be the vestige, can we? We can't all have sacrificed certain members of the companions to deal with this. Yeah, in Star Wars Galaxies, you did feel like a random person living in the Star Wars universe. It's true. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just not a huge fan of what Star Wars Galaxies did. I'm not sorry with what Star Wars: The Old Republic did, basically. And so Star Wars Galaxies is obviously it got ruined as they tried to chase WoW. Got Troll Guardian. Troll Guardians are gigantic, like beefy trolls. As long as I keep away from this one, it should be fine. But we have to really quick. Let me actually try to do something. Let's try using Frost Breath to see what happens to this troll. The troll. What about Fire Breath? Fire Breath. Okay, let's try that. Oh, Yol worked. Cool. I Yoled at him. That's fine. So Yol is a thing. I'm okay with that. Yep. Big beefy troll. Ooh. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons Online? It was really fun in the intro island, other than, of course, oh no, the Sahuagin have found me. And the old man was hiding out for years in a cave with like a little pool of water that led out of the dungeon. And the Sahuagin were able to come in through that pool of water. I'm just like, you're hiding from aquatic people in a room that has a water route. Oh no, the Sahuagin have found me. but seriously though, aside from that, I liked the tutorial island. I thought that the rest of the setting was honestly just a mess, a jumble of everything. And it really punishes people who are not premium players, let's just say. You got to drop money if you're going to enjoy DDO. I don't have a problem with that, but the vast majority of people who are drawn to a free-to-play game will seriously have a problem with that. Yeah, Eberron, correct. It's just a slapdash mixture of pretty much everything. Ah, crap. Another mechanical dragon. Mecha dragon! Steam! Look, I didn't like Steam when it first came out, and I tolerate it now. Jeez. Okay. We need an elixir of fortification. Correct. Well, okay, so they may have added Barovia to DDO, but it's important to understand that Barovia it's an unbound realm. Barovia can go anywhere. It can show up in any setting. Yeah. That's an important thing to understand. Okay. Like, the mists of Ravenloft just kind of consume Barovia and move it around wherever it needs to be. That's what I mean to say. I'm using unlimited power, which unfortunately only affects the lowest ranked spells, like Lightning Bolt, not Thunderbolt. Ah, crap. Goblin Chief. Goblin Chief. I'm getting smoked down. Crap. Yeah, these are all goblins. Let's heal up. Okay. Let's take a moment and switch back to Lightning Bolts, because I don't want to use up all my magic. Oh, jeez. Never mind. I'll use up all my magic. Run away. Let's find that dragon. Did it go back to its tower? I think it went back to its tower. Ah, never mind. It's here. It doesn't know how to pathfind. That's its problem. Okay, before we do anything else, because I'm getting rapidly smoked down by archers, I need to use Dragonhide. So, good. Let's heal up. Save the game. And we're hitting this guy. He's getting distracted by goblins. Perfect time for me to smite him down. Okay. Looks like that guy is a magician. Ugh, he's drinking potions. Bastard. I'm the only one who can drink potions. Magica potion, please. Thanks. And then immediately clunk him. We're going for the clunk. Damn it. Okay, we got him. He'll burn to death on the way down. Like, he's dead already. These guys we have to deal with now. Ah, crap. I'm about to die. Drink a potion through that steam, please. Thanks. Oh, jeez. Just have to keep drinking potions. Up, nearly dead now. I'm out of magic. He's gonna breathe on me again, and it's gonna be it for me. And double kill. These were those arrows that were draining my health. Damn. Damn. Okay, so that was a bit on the poppy side. Let's try to get this done properly. Hello, sir. You need to die. Yeah, I know you're trying to smite me down, but I need you to die. I need all of you to die. Okay. Next, these guys. Okay, that guy isn't dead yet, unfortunately. We're actually going to change our set. I mean, the Industrial Revolution can be done well, or it can be done poorly in fantasy worlds. I would not recommend it for most. That goblin's dead, by the way, the one over there. It's kind of hilarious. Alright, so that's that. We purged all the goblins. This one is dead, he just doesn't know it yet. So we'll take his arrows. We'll just tell him that he's dead. My goodness. Don't need any of that. Yeah. I just don't like how jumbled Eberron feels. Anyway. I keep harping on Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky and how great the world building is in that, and how Bethesda really can't even touch that level of world building. Oh, there's another goblin. But then people ask about it and go, oh, it's not an open world RPG. Yeah, it's not an open world. Oh, Khajiit skull. Wow. I've got one of those. My point is that Open world RPGs almost never have that great world building. But Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky uses a kind of stand-in for the Industrial Revolution. It was called the Orbal Revolution because they discovered orbal energy and went from a medieval society to a industrial society in under like 2 generations. And so it upended most of the monarchies, and now trade companies basically rule the world. Hold on. Oh, we got a troll up here. Ogre. Sorry. Ogre. When I think of trolls, I think of what the Elder Scrolls used for ogres, not the little monkey creatures that ended up being the Skyrim version, or the Oblivion version.
Yes, that's the last of them.
Yes. So, oh, nice. We got Hot Blood. That's an interesting sword. Ogre teeth as well. Leave those iron boots behind because I don't need them. Ooh. Okay. I mean, in real life, most of the monarchies were actually upended by the printing press. I'm not even joking. The printing press is what ruined a good deal of the existing monarchies. Just the free share of information. You know, the thing people are desperately afraid of online.
I'll kill you when you stand.
Always good to come out on the winning.
We're totally for education as long as it's the right kind of education. Trollololol. We don't want people learning the wrong things after all. Well, that would be bad. Okay, Elena. Let's have a chit-chat here. Water skin there. Yes. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let's move on. Yes, we need to clear the Draugr out of that cave. I've been going in every direction but the direction I needed to. Yes, the Standards and Practices video, it's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Did you know that they started as Aqua Teen Hunger Force? They renamed their series to Aqua Unit Patrol Squad 1. Then immediately named it back to Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Then renamed it to Aqua whatever, yeah. Who are you?
Yours is quite handsome. You should cherish it. A mortal has but one, although he wears many. Brave or bare, pale or plain, little is said, but in time all is written, in forests of grey or in barren canyons of earth. And when the night draws its curtains on twin suns, all that is left is nothing. All that was is hollow. Tell me, traveler, of what do I speak?
A clock. Mortal wears many. A cloak, let's see. Obviously. The one's countenance. Their face, yes.
Correct. You understand then that to wear many faces and to be without a face is the essence of life, and only in death do we return to the one. But that was then. Such limitations do not apply for those who turn the dead into the living.
It's true.
Perhaps you would like to volunteer that lovely face of yours for a makeover, before the worms decorated with freckles.
Let's see here. Do you have any experience sculpting faces?
If you wish to hear my credentials first, then know that I am a disciple of the hollow-faced men of Nohotogra, and the witches of Devil Rock.
Oh, High Rock stuff.
I digress. For what you require first is a name. I am Yethrail, a sculptor of the dead.
I see. What brings you to Skyrim?
I am returning to Morrowind from a 50-year pilgrimage across the deserts of Valakir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how much time did you spend outside of Morrowind?
I spent 40 years in the service of the Hollow Faces, learning the bending of bone and the dance of flesh. I spent another decade studying under the ancient covens of Devil Rock to study the art of bestial transformation.
Right. Not how you pronounce that, but whatever. What did you decide to come back? Yeah.
When I finished my training, it occurred to me that those who ply their trade in deceit could use my services. So I decided to return to Morrowind. Yet the Morric tongue is no more, and the guilds are as brittle as the undead.
I see. So, tell me about the Hollowed-Faced Men.
Skin changers, flesh dancers, the tribe of the Wandering Faces. The hollow-faced men of Nohotogra go by many names. Like the chirurgeons of Cloudrest and the slave sculptors of Ayleid lore, they are masters of the art of molding flesh.
Mm-hmm. I see. Can't imagine these men were easy to find.
Yes, as their existence is as much folklore as their abilities. I trekked to Hammerfell, unsure if my steps were made in vain.
I see. How'd you ultimately find them?
For 7 days and 7 nights, I marched across the dunes of Alikir.
Okay.
I collapsed on a nameless dune, surrendering to the heat and the vultures that loomed overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, as the birds descended, their faces lost all expression, their eyes as hollow as midnight. As it turns
out, Sapphire.
They were not vultures, but men, nomads, crossing the desert.
Okay.
I pleaded for water first, and for directions second. The 3 nomads obliged, and led the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have anything else to say? Probably not. So, where'd the nomads lead you?
The next morning I woke up and was startled to find myself surrounded by 3 new guides, each bearing no similarity to the last.
Okay. It's just monologues. Okay. So, how do the hollow-faced men cut and shape flesh?
Must we prattle on about the particulars?
Yes.
I would much rather spend time in the arms of a young and handsome adventurer.
Damn. She really doesn't have anything to say then.
Don't be afraid to put on a brave face.
Yes. Let's see. So you said the Witches of Devil Rock?
A coven native to the coast. A league or 2 north of the Dragontail Mountains. In truth, I would have followed any coven, but after my time in the desert, I longed to see the ocean.
I assume the presence of witches is important too.
Witchcraft naturally aligns with my interests. The ability to transform the body, to lengthen bones and expand the heart is an important skill. It is said the Glenmoral witches once took flight as ravens, and their spells could cure lycanthropy.
True.
There was still much I had wished to learn from the beldam of the coven, but such knowledge was only available to the most devoted of supplicants.
I see. I can't imagine the Witches' Coven allowing their, let's see, yeah, allowing their sisters to come and go freely.
Correct. It was unfortunate, but in the end I was forced to kill them all, lest the indoctrination take hold.
I see. Wow. So you learn from them and you kill them. So tell me about the Ayleid face sculptors.
It is well known that the Ayleids kept entire stables full of slaves, relying on their labor to build their shrines and monuments. Back then, slaves were valuable commodities, Stronger specimens, like yourself for instance, would be highly valued on the market. Of course, it is believed this led to underground operations, where the bodies of weaker slaves would be modified to appear robust.
I see. That makes perfect sense. You could sell weaker slaves who were modified to look stronger than they were. All right, well, tell me more.
The High Elves have long been obsessed with their appearance, namely maintaining a similarity to their ancestral Aldmer.
True.
In time, the practice extended to other, more practical uses. Highborn often have their faces chiseled to maintain the appearance of youth. Thieves, criminals, and necromancers will pay a large sum to change their identity. The chirurgeons of Cloudrest accommodate them all.
I see. Next, why are you selling your services?
Isn't it obvious? How can I be a sculptor of the dead without dead people to sculpt?
I see. If you want, I could gather some corpses for you.
I appreciate your willingness to help. Yes, you may be able to assist me. I am not in need of a fresh corpse, but an old one. You see, upon entering Skyrim, my carriage was sacked by a group of bandits, and I was relieved of some personal effects.
Really?
Foremost among them was a male hip bone widened to resemble a female's, crafted by a body sculptor.
What's so special about this hip bone?
One of my former masters kept it as a souvenir, an oddity one puts on a desk to start a conversation. However, as a young apprentice bored with magic, it became the very catalyst for my life's pursuit. As my skill improved, I gravitated toward the more difficult arts, the more delicate flesh, none more so than the faces of the undead. Yet it all began with that single sculpted hip bone, one given to me as a parting gift when I left for Hammerfell.
I see. Where can I start looking?
As the bandits unloaded my belongings, I overheard one of them discussing his future plans. Something about setting up camp overlooking a sleeping giant. His words only confused me, but perhaps you will be able to make sense of it.
I have a good idea where it might be.
Excellent. I look forward to having my items returned to me. Some are dear to me for sentimental reasons. Others are vital for resuming my practice. And I assure you, if you do this for me, you will be handsomely rewarded.
Yes. Oh no! My zombie! I'm gonna have to take this elven greatsword back, right, Rumarin? Hey, you know something about a sleeping giant?
My invisible magic sword is yours.
I remember talking to him. Rumarin had a quest for me about a sleeping giant.
Alright then.
And we had to gather up different companions to like put the giant to sleep. It was a bit ridiculous. We got the Coven and the Collector, and yeah, so there's the Sleeping Giant Inn. Okay, it's up there then. That's where the hip bone is. And next time I'm in the Riverwood area, I suppose I can care about that. But I really just need to get the Draugr clear to this nearby cave. That's why I came here. Let's save the game, because we don't want to go through any of those conversations again, but we definitely want our character to have experienced those conversations. So let's hippity hop on over, do this. Contemplating how far away we are from our location. Looks like the cave is, oh my god, that is across some land. So yeah, we're going that way. This is kind of why I don't like the Reach. That, and it's filled with, you know, Forsworn that tend to shoot fireballs and one-shot you with arrows. Speaking of one-shotting, one shot of water. Thank you, game. Just gotta head down. Nice easy path as opposed to where we were before. That's a rat. A dirty, dirty rat. Dead. Good. Let's go. Well, yes, Steambub. In Warhammer, magic becomes a part of you. And it's more than that. You end up having the magic dwell inside of you. That's why they talk about how heretics, you know, how basically heresy is something that needs to be just utterly and completely purged because of, well, like, heretics are what they practice. They are like a source, a reservoir of their heretical magics that just kind of walk around unchecked. At least in Warhammer, yes. Okay. So, yeah, just make a turn here, and this should be the cave. We need to clear this area out of Draugr. Murder all the Draugr. There might be bandits here. Might be goblins. Might be both.
You've come. The Draugr infesting Namira's sanctuary are inside.
Okay. Wait here, I'll take care of them. I don't want you inside.
Then I'll wait.
Yes. I really don't want you inside right now. Is this a bone altar? Oh, it is a bone altar. I suppose I could create an army of skeletons. Wow, there's a whole sack of bones there. I'll take the sack of bones, because I can grind them down later. Pretty sure we have a ridiculous number of bones for Elena to hold on to. We're just gonna really quick give Elena all of the miscellaneous junk that we've been accumulating thus far. So, yep. It'll be funny when I get to the Crystal Shard quest line and I have all of the Crystal Shards already. Just like, do you mean you have to go and adventure and find the other Crystal Shards? You mean all of these? Yes. But we're just putting it all away right now. All the bones. Okay. Well, let's save the game before we continue on into the cave and head on in. Yes. In we go. Oh, that is brand new coffee I've been drinking. I'm so happy. Oof. My goodness. Okay, we got Draugr to fight. That's a level 50 Draugr Reaper. It's actually pretty spooky. Crunch. I said crunch. Jeez. Those arrows are something now. Okay. Let's clunk this guy. Damn right. That's a high amount of damage to undead. Yes, I'm sorry, Elena, but the bolts are just going through him like he doesn't exist. This Death Lord is partly incorporeal or some garbage like that. Alright. It's a Draugr Reaper. Is he dead? Oh, he's just convulsing. Gonna get him, gonna get him. Bye. That's funny. Alright, how about this? How about some Yol? I Yoled him pretty good. Got Thundering Blow ready. So for those who don't know regarding Thundering Blow, it's a fancy little technique. We accumulate standard melee strikes to charge up. We need to perform 8 normal melee strikes. And when we do, we get a charge of Thundering Blow. The Thundering Blow charge can then be expended by performing a power attack that costs no stamina and does double damage. That double damage attack stacks with Smite, which does 6 times critical damage or 8 times against undead. So, yeah, that's a bit, just a bit damaging. Now, let's grab the ebony arrows, the ebony bow. The rest of this stuff is garbage. Taking the weapons, though. I'm taking all the garbage weapons. Not the garbage armor, though. Anytime we see hoary armor, we're just going to leave it behind because it's trash. Hey, Elena. Yeah, that's some... It's a real good thing she has her armor to protect her from arrows like that. All right, let's go ahead and grab it though. There we go. No, you say when people talk about if you want to live in the Elder Scrolls world, like what province would you like to live in? Or like no one wants to live in like these fantasy worlds. They're thinking about an isekai. They wanna, yeah, I'm gonna be the Dragonborn. It's like no, it's Tamriel is a terrible place to live. It's only because your character is exceptional and you don't have real world consequences that it is at all desirable. Let me see here. I'm just gonna say you'd have to do some Undertale-isms where you have the ability to rewind and, you know, to quick load and quick save, basically. Geez, what was I going to do? Oh yes. Yeah, when people talk about living in the Elder Scrolls universe, all I can think of is a certain meme. You said isekai main character with an overpowered cheat that gets a harem. Jeez. Nope, nobody really wants a harem unless they have someone to manage it for them. Trust me. There's logic behind what I'm saying, but hold on a second. Let's see. Hold on. I think it was this here. Yes. We got it. What we were talking about was this one. Yes. Nope. Additionally, let's go back over this. So, many of you will have seen It's Chim, I Ain't Gotta Explain Shit, right? Many of you will have seen this. That actually comes from It's Magic, I Ain't Gotta Explain Shit. Then, there is, of course, the derivative, It's Magic, I Ain't Gotta Explain Tits. We don't think about that last one too much. We tend to focus on the first one here. It's Chim, I Ain't Gotta Explain Shit. Yes. Let me see here. Dragon, yeah, sorceress. Don't worry about that. Okay. We are going this way now. Draugr. Draugr. Draugr Overlord. Ah, crap. He's got magic and he's got quite a bit going on there. I yoled him a bit. I'm gonna clunk him. Oh! I was attacked from behind and simultaneously died to his frost attack. Well, that's a problem. Said, let's see. I think it was what you were talking about. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the absolutely ridiculous Dragon's Crown Sorceress. If you just Google Dragon's Crown Sorceress, you'll see. However, let me explain the perversion of this over time. All right. How do I best put this? Like, this is the same. Yeah, there you go. That's all you really need to know regarding that particular franchise. About how it got twisted up over time. Yes. There you go. Okay. Dragon's Crown. Yes. Okay. Well, we died horribly against the Draugr. Let's try this again. Draugr's coming. That's the Overlord. He's getting ready to cast. He's casting currently. His associate is also an Overlord. Okay, before I go to fight the Overlord, I'm going to drink a potion of Resist Frost and Fire. It's going to let me resist 60% of its attack. And that will let me actually get this damage in. Good. And we'll immediately Yol him. And then slam. Good. We got him.
All over now. Good riddance, I say.
Yep. That's better. Preparation wins the battle. Take his weapon. Ignore his armor. Okay. Another one. We're not hit him in the back. This unknown white. NATO Guild Master, thanks you for subscribing there. All right. Take the axe. Take the great sword. Let's keep going. Ooh. Okay, what else we got? Ooh, gold earrings there. Nordic ebony shield. That's worth 1,000. We'll take that. We might be almost ready to give things... Yeah, we should give things over to Rumarin real quick. We've been picking up all these Draugr weapons, and Rumarin needs to take them. Along with pretty much everything we've been accumulating as far as weapons go. That's better. That's better. Good, good. Yes. I didn't play a whole lot of the GameCube when it was new. I tended to focus more on the other side of things. My goodness. I remember everyone's like, Nintendo versus Sega for the longest time. I had the opportunity to play both Nintendo games and Sega games when I was younger. I think, however, that when the PlayStation came around, I kind of hard focused on that. Not to say I didn't play other games, but, you know, mostly the games that I played were PlayStation games, for the most part. Oh. Here we go. Ooh. I'm talking about the original PlayStation. I got access to the PlayStation 2 as well, but I don't need another Draugr Warbow. Certainly not. Let's mine this, because we have the opportunity to. Yes. Looks good. I still remember playing the original Legend of Zelda. Those were good times. Okay. The original Legend of Zelda really had that spirit of adventure. It was a non-linear.
Hearing the bards sing about this battle.
It was a non-linear game where you could approach things in mostly any order. Some of the later dungeons expected you to have items from the earlier dungeons, but aside from the stepladder, it never really enforced it. There were alternatives. Ooh, I see what we need to do. We're going to go back. We need to get that treasure chest up there. Yes. You have to have the raft for that one temple. Yes. Good. Painted iron shield, not very important. It's unfortunate. I was hoping for some, better loot. Better loot. Okay, well, these coffins are just gonna burst open. We're gonna kill the Draugr. I guess that white was easy enough to kill. I thought it was gonna be a bit more difficult. It wasn't. Take the short spear. Yep, take everything except their armor. Elysia coins are nice. Do you think you can skip the first one? Well, you can't skip any of the dungeons in the original because you need all the Triforce pieces. Guide to Balmora there. Yes. Another guide to Balmora. Yes. That's it. So 2 guides to Balmora. Interesting. I'll do an Akatosh Dichotomy. Doors of Oblivion. We'll take the Doors of Oblivion. Like how the game's like, hey, you picked up a spooky book. Okay. We're almost there. In fact, we should be joined by a certain lady anytime now.
I smell blood.
Nicholas, thanks for subscribing. We are having fun, I say. Fun. Delving the ruin. That's going to open. Lady's going to say hello. Oh, that's a shrine to Namira. Namira. Oh, nice. That belongs in a museum. We just got another Daedric shrine in the museum because we found her, what her shrine looks like. Poison resistance by 80%. Jeez. Huh. We could have taken that before the vomit person there. Hello. I need to fight you. Close the door. Look at that door just opened just for my followers. My followers are going to attack them just as soon as they come in the room. You'll see. I'm warning the Draugr that they need to go to where that impact hit. Here they come. Okay. I yelled it. I'm not plunking. Oh, that's good. I love these combos. Now, unfortunately, that Overlord is protected by a barrier of frost, so we're going to drink another frost potion. And now we don't have to worry about instantly getting destroyed by his frost powers. That on the other hand, whoop, damn, he clunked us pretty hard. He clunked us pretty hard. Jeez, yes. Correct. The original Legend of Zelda can be done in pretty much any order. Oof, my goodness. It gets extra poppy when we load in because it's adding in all of the magic effects. It's like, you've got all these magic effects on. You were going to make all the sounds of them simultaneously. Thanks, video game. Okay, we're going to try something a bit different this time. We're going to grab the big guy, bring him over here. We're going to close the other one, and we're going to clunk this guy. I said we're going to clunk this guy. Damn it, Rumarin.
I yield.
Okay, here we go. He's really trying to get me with his Roda. Oof. There we go. I did not expect to be able to pull that off as easily. An ebony bow, ancient war axe. Huh, I expected that to be an ebony war axe. Link to the Past is, I would argue, my favorite Zelda game. Yeah, I think it's my favorite Zelda game. But, I like a lot of things about other Zelda games, for sure. Link Between Worlds is alright, although I think the concept of a low rule is kind of asinine. Even though I really liked Hilda, and I liked Raphael, I believe his name was. I just thought that the core conceit of having a high rule and a low rule was really stupid. Like something that an idiot would come up with for, a game for kids, obviously. And it's like, has the series not matured at all? No, it hasn't. Sorry. Don't you know all the people who are playing Zelda should, like, when they were kids, should be salarymen now? So this Draugr is dead. We're going to disable him. He's supposed to be dead. Let me see here. No. He is, he's beyond all that. Can't even be disabled. He's just stuck on forever. The shandification of Fallout is due to unique writing regarding New Vegas. You won't find that kind of writing in our current Bethesda game studios unless they've learned some lessons from their criticisms. This is the guy who's going to be the creative lead.
What's the story with Bethesda stories? How do we make our stories? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Now I'll be over the moon if they manage to make Starfield something truly different and engaging. Like, truly special. That is an immortal Draugr Overlord level 70. Oh, yes. Come on. We're clunking him good. We got him. He's burning. He's trying to run. Look at this guy. Bunk. We got him. God. He had Nordic fragments. Ebony arrows, ebony bow. He had the black sting. Oof, that's kind of cool. Alright. I mean, I enjoy the individual stories in the Elder Scrolls. The little things, right? That's what I personally enjoy. But the idea when we're talking about the shandification of Fallout, that's because old Obsidian made it. And that's pretty important to understand, is that old Obsidian is not current Obsidian either. So when people are like, well, Avowed's gonna come out, and when Avowed comes out, it's gonna be better than the Elder Scrolls. Like, temper those expectations a little bit. Remember the Outer Worlds? Alright. Anything about Elder Scrolls Online? Okay. So, I've got Elder Scrolls Online installed. I play it from time to time. But, I just, I think that the main storyline is really bad. I think that the Aldmeri Dominion storyline is pretty good. It's got some pitfalls. It's got some stuff where it makes you cringe if you know too much about the lore before ESO. You know, you have to just kind of throw that away and buy into these conceits and say, well, these dumber things replace those cooler things you read about in the past. Accept it, right? But Aldmeri Dominion's got a pretty good story. The Daggerfall Covenant has a good story once you get past the first zone, which is boring and terrible. And then the Ebonheart Pact has its moments, but is overall pretty bad all the way through. However, the Orsinium DLC is amazing. The Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood DLCs are pretty fun. Morrowind is a retread of the original Morrowind game. It's a retelling of it, more or less, with some new elements. I found it fun. Not smart, but fun. If you really want some good storytelling in the Morrowind DLC, go check out the Telvanni areas. There are a couple solid quests over there. Additionally, Summerset was a lot of fun. Again, you had to put aside what you read about in the Pocket Guide First Edition because that was much cooler than what we got. And you have to accept the fact that Summerset has been shrunk down to Disneyland, France. But if you can do that, Summerset was extremely fun. I did not really enjoy Elsewhere or Skyrim as far as expansions to the Elder Scrolls Online. I suppose I'll go through them again, but yeah. Okay, let's continue. So, what we're gonna focus on now is, oh god, that thing looks amazing. Look at this necklace. This necklace improves it improves prices by 30% when you're wearing it. I think this is actually better. It might be the same. Let me check. Hold on. That's amazing. No, hold on a second. Have to focus. Okay. Necklace. Let's see. 30%, 30%. So it's either the gold sapphire or this. Let's see how it looks on my character. So we've got the gold sapphire equipped right now. But let's... Oh, God. I won't be able to see either necklace. It doesn't matter which one I pick. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, when I'm using my buying and selling gear, it really doesn't matter which one I pick, unfortunately. I was hoping this area would have some ruined books, but this seems to just be a burial chamber. Just a straight-up burial chamber with nothing special. Got a Nordic fragment here, though. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. I suspect that particular person was talking about my Elder Scrolls lore series just straight up, and I suppose I might end up redoing it at some point, but I don't have immediate plans to do that at this point in time. As far as if you're talking about what if Skyrim was good, though, I would honestly recommend you check out the What If Skyrim Wasn't Skyrim video I made. If you're talking about the What If Skyrim Was Good, because I think that one more accurately reflects my current feelings on that. Yes, that Draugr running in place is dead. But yeah, my What If Skyrim Wasn't Skyrim video more accurately reflects how I feel about the lore in its current state. Yes. Anyway, let's see here. Hello. He's gonna run in, pretty sure. Maybe not. She's just waiting for me at the exit. That's fine. Have a chit-chat with her. What's in the urn? Septums. What's in this urn? Nothing. Okay, going to Skyrim. Revenge of Rogvir. Jeez, I could see doing that. Cave entrance. Yeah, she's just waiting outside in front. Jeez. I told her to wait outside because I didn't want her getting in the way of me killing the Draugr, but damn, getting back to her is going to be a pain in the ass. Hold on, I'm catching these fish. These are alchemy ingredients. Huh, there's a dart fly that just tried to fly away from me and it slammed itself into... Wait, no, these are wings and tigerfish. What the hell? All those things stuck on the shore there. Really weird. Doesn't matter too much. The cave is up by... Where the hell is she? She is down that way. So yeah, we got to go around a bit. Ooh. Okay. Gotta move along, move along. She should be around here somewhere. I'm following this path. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up to see her, I think. That's irritating. All right, I'm too lazy to do this, so I'm actually going to reload to when we came to when we got out of the dungeon. I'm gonna turn around and go back in. There's nothing stopping me from just running through the dungeon to the cave. It's too much of a pain in the ass to have to navigate around these mountains. See, we discovered this. We're gonna really quick grab the various alchemy ingredients that are strewn about here. They're trying to dry out these fish. I don't know why they're trying to dry. Don't know who was trying to dry out the fish, but they were. I got 2 insects there and 3 little fishies. And now we're going to dive right back into the dungeon here. Yep. Good. That'll do it. Ooh, what's this? Did I miss a book? I did not miss a book. These are all kind of garbage books. Get back on your table. What annoys me is you can, like, meticulously hand place items, and when you re-enter a cell, they'll just get tossed around based on the physics engine. And it's sad, let's just say. Like, meticulously place items around your home and watch them just kind of get hurtled around. Until we have, like, pristine, you know, like a way to lock items in, I suppose, I will not really be satisfied with quote-unquote housing in mainline Elder Scrolls games. Oh, there she is.
You've done it. The shrine is ours again.
Yes.
Now we need to prepare a grand feast to welcome you to Namira's coven.
Mm-hmm.
You will have the honor of bringing a fresh kill for the main course, and I know the perfect person.
Mm-hmm. Just tell me who needs to die.
A priest filled with the taste of an easy life, Brother Verilus from Markarth.
Mm-hmm.
Give him this gold. Tell him you need Arcae's help exploring an old cavern for treasure. And when he stands in Namira's presence, she will take care of the rest.
I see. Namira is the Lady of Decay, ruler of shadows, and patron of revolting creatures and people. Follower. Nearby foes suffer weakness to poison. Okay. Tenants murder the innocent, poison your weapons, eat the corpses of the undead with my ring, be generous to beggars. That last one's kind of funny. But no, I don't think so. I don't think we need to deal with, we don't need to follow Namira. We follow an Altmer who ascended.
Say hello to Verilus for me.
Yes, we will. We'll convince Verilus to join us. It's going to be our thing. So yeah, we were looking for her, and we wouldn't have found her because she was walking through the dungeon already. Like that's so irritating. We wouldn't have found him anyway. Okay. Do I need a ring to be a cannibal? I certainly don't, but yeah, it's stupid. And mods let you be a cannibal almost instantly. Good. So, yes, I set off to have undead minions protect me, and you know, being a ruler of the dead and all, I don't really have need of the Daedra of revolting creatures. However, in doing jobs for her, I have acquired items for the museum. That's for sure. Just like doing jobs for all the other Daedra. Let's hop down to this road and take it back over, I think. You can roleplay a green-packed Bosmer. Having the ring would hamper your experience. Yes, exactly. You'd have to install a mod to let you cannibalize automatically. I mean, I have the ability to cut people open and steal their flesh, harvest their corpses almost instantly, but you know, they've made it pretty clear that Bosmer don't need to follow the Green Pact outside of Valenwood. If you're inside Valenwood and you don't follow the Green Pact, you are an apostate, and therefore you must be killed. Or, you know, sentenced to various things. But Elder Scrolls Online laxed that even more. They said, quote unquote, the meat mandate is no longer followed even in Valenwood. That's shitty. But as we understand it, the Green Pact was still supposed to be followed by old Bosmer, who reside in Valenwood. But then they said, oh no, it's not followed by the other races. It's like, okay, it's starting to seem a bit odd for sure. But yeah, the retcons were not great, let's just say. But I understand the idea of it's only enforced in the Valenwood itself. That makes sense to me personally. Who are you?
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Oh, nice. Wait, hold on a second. Why do I remember you? Oh, you're the companions. That's funny. Yeah, you're a member of the companions. And is this the drunken guy?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
He is.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I like how he immediately said the next thing to Rumarin. Like, my favorite drinking buddy. You're all of you are my favorite drinking buddy. How you doing, Mike?
Mike does not understand what is so impressive about shouting. Mike can shout whenever he wants. Mike saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures.
Oblivion reference.
Mike loves the people of Skyrim. Many interesting things they say to each other.
In other words, he's referencing Radiant AI. The idea that they've picked and chosen what things certain NPCs say to each other. That's what they've done. With they've like toned down the Radiant AI to almost non-existence. Is that who I think it is?
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
It's Farkas!
Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good.
This guy's stupid. Very good, very good. So. Okay. We are pretty much good to go at this point. Don't think there's anything else we need. I've been grabbing tons of juniper berries. Probably not necessary at all, considering I have thousands of juniper now. I'm gonna save the game here and continue. What do we got? There's a lady in the water. Why is there a lady in the water? Who are you? Why are you here?
A patron. Speak to a Midnane or the master. I am but a humble servant.
Goodbye. You're supposed to be in, yeah, you're supposed to be in an inn or something. I don't know what you're doing in the water there. Geez, we're leaving. Not dealing with any of that, right?
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed? Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stamped shopkeepers.
Yeah, goodbye.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Werewolf tales are true.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
Right. I was trying to figure out why you were holding that to your chest. Who are you?
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Legate. How do you feel about this war?
You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, oh, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order.
Yeah.
Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days, and we've gotten very few reinforcements, so we've been forced to recruit locally. But rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising, and things will get back to normal soon enough.
They've had to recruit locally. That's pretty important, I suppose. So, what's the Imperial Legion doing?
Not sure I understand the question. The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizenry. Skyrim's days are darkening, and the Legion will soon be called into service like never before.
Mm-hmm.
But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call.
Damn. Alrighty then. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And what about you? Yeah, I like how the guard captain doesn't have any voice dialogue there. He just said, "What do you need?" in his generic non-voice. Wait, hold on. Thought I heard something. Nope, didn't. Okay, we're going. Okay. Yes, the Stormcloak. The Thalmor are secretly propping up the Stormcloaks just a little bit. They're giving what's called managed aid just to keep the war going. See, Ulfric is an asset to the Thalmor, which some people they lose their mind and go, "He's a Thalmor agent." No, an asset, it means he helps the Thalmor cause by doing what he's doing. He's an uncooperative asset, though, meaning if he heard about that, he might try to tamper with the Thalmor plans. It would be cool to be able to take that little docket there and literally just hand it to Ulfric and say, "This is from the Thalmor embassy. They consider you an asset. They want to keep this war going, and here's the proof." And, maybe get him to do a raid on the Thalmor embassy or something stupid like that. Get all their supplies immediately, or come to a realization, use it with speechcraft to get him to stand down and, negotiate a peace with the Empire. Which, he could definitely do. He's in a position, he has enough of the holds to actually negotiate a peace instead of, continue the war. But that's a different matter altogether. Just an interesting little tidbit, really, that, they have that dossier, but they never give you the opportunity to use it. Yep. Okay. I'm debating if there's anything I need to do in Markarth now that I'm back here. Yeah, I need to go talk to Mr. Varnius. Doesn't have Riverwood hold?
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Yes. Blood and silver indeed. Markarth, the land of scratchy water. The children. Breton. That's all you get called is Breton. Hey, Breton, get over here. I'm just grabbing as many barnacles and things as I can get for now. And anything we can harvest on our way back up to see Mr. Varnius. Mr. Varnish, what? How you doing?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Let me guess. You need a drink. It's a silver blood inn you're looking for.
Goodbye. Very good. Very good. So, we are now heading over to talk to Varnius. See what he has to say about all this. Convince him. God, I'm just seeing that soul gem being suspended by the light, and I'm thinking, all the things that are going horribly wrong here. We can grab the junk, though. Let me see. Is there any other containers that I might be able to...
Get away from me.
Get away from me! Let's see. This is an apprentice. Thought I saw something over there. Hammer. What's in the chest? Ooh. Various Dwemer items. Let's open this. We can't use auto pick. If we use auto pick, they'll all be alerted to our presence. Auto pick isn't stealthy. Okay. All of those Dwemer items are kind of nice, I suppose. I could have sworn I saw something just for a brief instant that belonged in a museum. But I don't see anything that matches that description anymore. That's unfortunate. No, don't see it. Oh, Sermon of Vivek. That belonged in a museum. Very good. Look at that. We found something. See, our persistence paid off. And we got an item for the gallery. Damn right. Okay. Hey, Varney. Wait. Let me save the game first. Pretty important. Make a second save here.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead?
The Hall of the Dead is safe now.
Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward.
Damn right. But I need a priest.
You are looking for Arkay's protection while you delve some dank tomb, I take it? My duties keep me busy in Markarth. I don't know if I can help you.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, there would be some treasure to share.
Treasure, you say? I suppose the Jarl won't mind if I'm gone for a little while. Lead on.
Treasure, you